sorry.
Yeah. I'll be okay, though.
Okay,
If
as
you're
long as you take care of
vaccinated, you'll be
yourself.
fine.
Yeah, I've been taking meds like no one's business.
I hope they didn't give you actual antibiotics.
No, I've just been taking like Advil and stuff, basically.
What's everyone's favorite painkiller? I'm a big fan of heroin, personally.
E3s.
I was gonna say hard liquor.
What is it?
An ice pick.
What's my favorite?
Do emo girl thighs count?
Depends how thick.
Maya, don't say milk. You're lactose intolerant.
Maya, I can't believe your
It kills the
hormone
pain
is
because it
boys.
distracts
That's
you to something
crazy.
else.
It distracts me, okay?
Yeah. That's how painkillers work, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Yep.
oh, your arm hurts. I'll just punch you really hard in the other arm so that your other arm hurts.
Yeah, I've seen an episode of House.
House mentioned.
You're not gonna believe this. I was I was literally watching an episode of House today, and it was lupus. I was like, huh?
It's
I was
never
pointing at the
lupus.
screen. I was hooting and hollering.
It's never lupus.
It was this time.
The one time.
All right. Let us begin. Hello, welcome everybody to Magic and Mysterium for Wednesday morning. We are coming in at the very start of second year. As a little recap, last year we completed all of our classes. We also did flying class in the first semester, and in the second semester we got to do Quidditch tryouts, which a few people were able to get on the team, or at least in reserve. I don't think any player was offered on team this year.
Mhm.
Yeah. But either way, you guys would have been going to Quidditch tryouts, and friends would be cheered from the stands. A new year dawns for our students at Hogwarts Castle. But before the castle, there is the rhythmic movement of a long train car. Hogwarts Express. Fiery crimson hues on the outside, lined with gold, run down the Scottish hillsides, rolling green hills. Perfect time of year, large nimbus clouds that coil above you, bringing intermittent rain to certain valley parts that you can see in the distance, while shafts of golden light come down, cut through by the heat of the oncoming sun. I've already been on the train for a few hours now, and you're starting to feel a little bit restless. In one of our train cars, we find Charlotte, Fee, and Thomas. The three of you guys have been sitting in the same one, and I'd like to know what all of you are doing. So I'm going to roll a random person here, little D3. Okay. D, what are you doing right now? What have you been doing to pass the time?
He's probably been striking up conversation while messing with her arm early in her hands, just trying to talk to everyone while fiddling with something.
And Charlotte, what about you?
Charlotte is trying to hypothesize what sort of new things we'll learn this year.
So you're
Probably
probably looking through
flooding,
your
probably
green
flooding
textbooks.
Fee with a bunch of questions and not giving her time to respond.
And Thomas, what have you been doing to pass the time?
I mean, Thomas has probably been just kind of joining in on the conversation when he is able to get a word in edgewise. Every so often he'll bring up like, "Oh, I heard Professor Zoltarod is going to teach us how to transform all sorts of different stuff this year instead of just, two things."
And he taught us to transfigure a lot of stuff. Mostly we focused on, well, general, just messing with shape.
I
He's
heard
going to teach us.
I had the
Sorry.
chance to look at a textbook last year, a second year transfiguration textbook, and it talks about this thing called conjuration. So I wonder if we're going to be able to create things or conjure items instead of just transforming them.
Yeah, we'll be able to summon things.
Nearby, there is a little knock on a door. And you can see peeking in through is Aurora. Her vibrant
Hello?
hair all around.
Is there any space in here?
I thought
Yeah.
you would be at Hogwarts already.
Oh, well, my mom likes it to take me on the train, just like, to get me outside. She says it's good for me.
You also would have needed new supplies in the new year.
And she like comes in and she's carrying like a small-ish or like medium-sized wooden box with a lid, and she like walks in and then sits down with it on her lap.
He knocks on the box. What's in there?
Oh, don't tap on it. It scares them.
Them?
So my mom took me to Diagon, and I love going to Diagon Alley because I get to see a lot of things there that I don't normally get to see. And she finally took me into the Wheezy Wee Wee place, and I got some friends.
I don't like where this is going.
What kind of friends did you get? And like lean forward and try to like peer into the box through the lid.
She'll like slowly like kind of lift open the you guys have to promise you won't tell anyone. Strictly speaking, I don't think I should be having these. But I wrote, and she like kind of flips the box around. I wrote paper on the side of the box. So they think it's paper and they don't look at it.
We use parchment.
Right. And also the box it's like buzzing. I don't think paper's supposed to buzz unless there's muggle paper that does that.
Oh, that's probably lasagna. Hold on. And she like lifts open. Lasagna, stop shaking. You're fine. It's a train.
Aurora, you then notice something a little odd. How many are supposed to be in this box?
There's like 6 that are supposed to be in there.
There's 5.
Rigatoni?
Is the bo-
Rigatoni?
Can I look over your shoulder into the box?
She like
Yeah.
it's not that difficult. She like kind of backs up when she sees that she's missing one, and she opens the lid more, and inside you see 5 pygmy puffs.
Oh, cute. Wait, are you missing one?
And she's like shifting around, like, Lasagna, you didn't sit on him, no. Like she lifts up one that's particularly large. She thinks you think that she may have overfed that one. No. Where's Rigatoni?
And
Is he in the
then
bedding?
you hear a high-pitched yelp as back in the hallway, Esme trips on something. Like we're talking like has stepped down on it and then legs went flying out in front of her.
I think it's over there.
What the hell is that?
I've seen those
Well-
at Wizard. Woo.
So
I've seen those
Esme's
at
in the
Oh my! Now I
hallway.
can't say it.
As Esme's in the hallway, the door's currently closed. You can hear that yelp, and you can see her like disappear underneath the window.
Are any of
Oh.
us going to get up and help her?
Oh, and Aurora, like, Thomas, hold on. Here, hold this, please. Make sure
Huh,
Lasagna doesn't
okay.
get out.
Okay.
And she runs out to the
I
hallway.
don't think.
Thomas, you can
Just
see
as
one
I
of them is leaping up and scratching at the box.
Just
I
like
don't think
close
that
the
one
lid.
could get
I want to
out.
close it so like I can just barely peek inside, but not enough so that they can get out, or at least what I think. How I think they can't get out.
Yeah, Thomas, go ahead and make me a magical creatures check.
Okay, I'm very, very good at this. That's an 18.
18. Yeah, you're able to keep them just fine. All right, so Aurora, you head out into the hallway to go help Esme. Meanwhile, Esme, your head is still kind of like reeling. You're not sure what you just stepped on. It squeaked as you did so. And as you open your eyes, you look straight up above you and see an unfamiliar face. Maya, would you please describe your character?
Mm-hmm. You see a girl standing there. Her hands currently kind of behind her back as she peers over you. Thick, curly, dark hair. At present, she is currently standing there in like a purple dress. She has like a leather backpack on, sort of like a white cardigan with a big white bow in her hair and those like classic Mary Jane buckle shoes. And she is smiling very softly as she kind of looks down. Are you okay?
And before you respond, Esme, can you please give a description of your character?
Yeah, I mean, the picture is very accurate. The most important thing is that she's very, very tiny, and she does kind of have the default expression that she wants to kill everyone and herself. Not in a bad way though. I feel like when she looks up at this new person, her immediate response is, "Did you just trip me?"
No. I was just walking in the hallway.
That's a very likely excuse. And Esme will start looking around to make sure there's nothing else that could have possibly tripped her.
Esme, you look up, and both of you guys, because it's all happening very quickly. Aurora is entering into the hallway, and Aurora, you see a poor little pink puff that looks flattened somewhat, and Esme laying down, and this new person standing over him. But I think that you're mostly focused on the little pink puff.
Rigatoni. And she like runs over and tries to scoop it up. Are you okay?
Esme, you now
Oh.
see what you.
Yeah,
tripped
my
on.
mortal enemy. I understand. Esme like starts like dragging herself up off the ground, like she's gone through like the worst day ever. And looks up at Aurora and says, Why did you unleash that beast into these halls?
I'm sorry. She like ate her way through the cardboard, I think.
Well, you should hold it in something stronger.
Perhaps glass with no holes.
That is what the look is giving, for sure. The very piercing stare.
I'm sorry, Esme. Rigatoni, say you're sorry.
Why is he named after pasta?
Rigatoni
No.
is held out in front of Esme and this new character, and sneezes in Esme's face.
Esme, that's good luck.
It doesn't feel like good luck.
Oh,
She will
you made
be
a new friend.
She'll
Sorry.
be surprisingly like unflapped about this, but she will like take like a moment to just like step back and then just take out a wipe and start wiping her face, like just trying not to sell any of it as bothering her because she's really normal.
Then Aurora? Is that okay?
Oh, Esme, you made a new friend.
Hello.
I wouldn't really say she's my friend. I'm pretty sure she cavorted with that monster to trip me. So for now, I'm still suspicious of her. Whoever she is.
Okay. Hi. You're. She like points. You're Esme, and you're.
Aurora.
Oh, it's a
Charlotte.
pretty name.
Oh, sorry.
Very good.
In the background, Charlotte, you notice that Aurora seems to be talking to Esme, and just beyond your sight, they are, because you can see their mouth and nose moving. They're talking to another person.
Charlotte will sort of think to herself and then sign to Fee saying, I'm going to stop those two from scaring / injuring a possibly new friend, and head into the hallway.
Theo just snaps. She's been flicking through hand fans in her hand, changing the pattern each time. He goes, wait, what?
It's not Charlotte's fault you weren't looking.
It's not her fault.
She's gone.
He just goes, yeah, she's up to something.
Quickly,
What'd she say?
Let's get Aurora's character description for Maya.
Aurora is like kind of like a medium height girl. Very round features that tend to look a little differently every time you look at her. Very similarly, her hair kind of switches in length and color as she just stands there. Her eyes flicker in a similar way between different colors. She's a little bit more of a lava lamp than a person, really like a moonstone kind of gal. And one thing that tends to stay constant is the fact that her cheeks are kind of dusted with light freckles. And she looks like she walked into a Crayola crayon store and decided to wear whatever items they had on offer. Very, very colorful, very bright pastels.
I love that for her.
Then, did I hear it right, Charlotte? Are you getting up?
Yeah, Charlotte's going into the hallway.
Yeah. So, Maya, peeking into the hallway, you see another girl. Looks like there's a lot of people in this little compartment on your right. You see Charlotte. Charlotte, do you want to give a character description?
So Charlotte has your like it's very stereotypically ginger, long wavy hair. It currently looks like she's has it styled from one of those like fashion magazines. Just she picked one of the styles and was like, I'm using this one. And she well her art is pretty accurate for how she looks. She is pretty like, slightly on the taller side, but quite skinny, more rounded features than her sister. Like a bit more body fat on her. She comes into the hallway, waves, and pulls out a little whiteboard and marker that she had recently purchased.
Oh my, the good old whiteboard.
And well, right. Hope they're not bothering you.
Unfortunately, they are bothering me. Sorry, the laughing is just me.
Everything
Inspiration,
bothers you.
Ito. Oh, you can hear in the compartment another person. Fee, do you like peek your head out?
He hears that and just looks like past Charlotte into Esme and says, "Everything bothers you."
And Maya, you're able to see someone who looks very similar to Charlotte. Fee, is there any descriptions you want to add?
No, the only thing is, Fee is just a little scrawnier than her sister, a little leaner.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
You can tell which one works out.
Yeah.
I think she's like looking over because she was just walking in this hallway, and all of a sudden there's like 4 people in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just like, "Hi, it's nice to meet all of you." Noticing the sign though, she will, as she's talking, sign what she's saying. My name is Abria. I was looking for someone, or at least somewhere to sit.
Charlotte, you see another person.
Charlotte
using
drops her
ESL.
whiteboard. She drops her whiteboard out of shock.
Back in the compartment, Thomas, you see Charlotte drop her whiteboard. She looks a little out of it for a second. You have not yet seen, because she's just around the bend, this new person.
Thomas is gonna like close the box of pygmy puffs, like try to like hold it under one arm so it stays closed, and just like peek his head out into the hallway and he's gonna say, "Are you just gonna hang out in here the whole train ride, or are we gonna sit back down?"
Hello.
Then you notice the new person.
Oh, hi. I'm Thomas.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Abria. So you guys are all like friends?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Aurora like kind of puts her arm around Esme. We're the best of friends.
I can
She's
tell.
the source of all my problems.
Oh.
I think that's self-inflicted.
Nope. I've never done anything wrong in my entire life.
Charlotte will
Keep a
sign
list.
to Abria to come join us in the compartment.
Sure. And she'll like sign back. I'd like that. As she's like walking. Do you think you guys can help me find somebody though? I've been looking all over.
Who are you looking for?
It's a boy about our age. Really like dark hair, kind of messy, big thick glasses.
Could be Nate. Nate Matthews?
No, not a Nate.
How good I had that guy.
You don't really like anyone, Esme.
No, Drusilla's cool.
Do you know what house he's in?
No.
Ah,
Do you have a first name?
Bria, he did always boast that he was going to be in Gryffindor.
He did say he was going to be in Gryffindor if it was the last thing he did, and that he would rather die than be anywhere else. So there's that.
Oh, then probably Gryffindor. Is he one of our year? Is he a second year?
Yes. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
probably Wilfred. He would say something stupid like that and then be wrong and then pretend.
that
it was
sounds
totally
like something
fine.
Wilfred might say.
Because
Charlotte would
Wilfred-
say, I'm pretty
Logan
sure
wears
Wilfred did say
glasses?
that.
Wait,
Does I don't think Logan wears glasses.
What's a Logan?
Logan's the guy who has a very rare disease around his mouth that causes it to emanate a horrifying stink that's been long extinct since the 19th century, but somehow he has it.
Esme.
Ew.
Inspiration again, to
I can't even use it. Come on.
Just let Hito use it for you.
I'm just-
Damn.
I'm just telling him, like, it's good.
Well, if he's a second year, he's somewhere in this carriage. If just walk up and down, we should be able to find him.
I think Maya was going to say something, but like there's a lot of people talking. What were you gonna say, Maya?
She's like, you guys know Wilfred?
Oh yeah, Wilfred Gideon.
Charlotte
He's really
nods.
funny.
He's not in Gryffindor though. So
not?
He's in
He
yellow.
wishes he was.
Yeah,
in
he was.
yellow?
I mean, I don't blame him. It is the coolest house.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not.
Thomas is just gonna choose to ignore what Esme said, turn back to Bria and go, I think I saw Wilfred hanging out with Morgan earlier. I don't know where he might be sitting though.
That was back on the train platform, though. You haven't seen him since.
Oh.
We could help you look for him.
Would you guys do that for me?
Knowing Wilfred,
of
he'll
course.
probably make his presence known soon.
Thank you.
We'll probably.
I
Wilfred's
really
not the
have been.
quietest.
I've been looking for him everywhere, and I've had no luck. Oh.
Wait. He wears big, thick glasses, right?
Mhm.
I have an idea. And he's just gonna try and
Uh
summon them.
oh.
That's funny. I love that. So there is actually a mechanic. No, not Accio. Oh wait, yeah, because you don't have an Animatus Conjurus yet, right?
No.
Oh,
No.
but you're talking about that spell is not able to conjure something. It's supposed to be innocuous. It's not actually from somebody. But Fee, why don't you go ahead and do an Accio instead? Because that would work too.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing the prestidigitation, like trying to.
No, I'm Accio-ing the glasses.
Sweet. Accio Wilfred's glasses. You cast. And distantly at the farthest end of the train car, you can hear, "Oh, come on!"
He's over there.
That was
His
surprisingly
glasses
easy.
are alright.
Thank you. Fee, right?
Hello. Pleasure.
It's nice to meet you. You all can come with me if you want.
I think
Why
that would be
not?
great. Oh, Thomas, here. And like Aurora comes over and grabs her box. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
And then like shoves rigatoni back in.
That's
Don't eat through the cardboard. You only have one box.
Haven't they already eaten through the cardboard?
Yeah, but I'm hoping getting stepped on taught her a lesson.
Okay. Abria, you head down. It sounded like Aurora was following.
I think we all are, right?
Alfie has to apologize.
Fair.
Esme is swallowing just because she wants to annoy Wilfred. So
Esme is such a hater for no reason. That's her whole character.
He's a
yeah.
Napoleon syndrome.
You guys pass by train compartment after train compartment, and at the last one, you find Morgan sitting there, kind of like laughing right now, mostly at Wilfred. You do see Wilfred. He's on the ground picking up his glasses that are currently cracked. They've hit the wall and shattered slightly, and they're also in a train car currently with Rin and Nolan and Levi. They're all hanging out right now. Rin says, "Is there someone here that's invisible?" "It's more likely to be a ghost than invisible," Nolan says. And then you guys show up in the doorway as Wilfred's like putting on his cracked glasses. "Oh no, my dad's gonna kill me."
Yeah,
Or maybe
people
he's the
that hard.
ghost.
He looks to his left and sees all of you guys, including Abria. But he can't see very well because the cracked glasses. "Who's there?"
New student. Hi.
Nobody.
The ghost.
Aurora. Yeah, no, I can see your lava lamp from here.
I'm not very inconspicuous.
Inconspicuous.
Did you just feel like jolt?
What jolt?
Abria, you see Wilfred. His lightly tousled hair, his like partially undone shirt, and he's got a bunch of friends with him.
Oh, Freddie, you made friends.
What?
I'm very proud of you.
Abria? He tries to like see you through the muffled glass.
I've been looking for you everywhere. And these guys helped me find you.
"What did you do?" He yells back.
She's
Not
gonna
my fault.
step
Sorry.
in the train cart. She waves to everybody else. Hello.
Abria, aren't you after waving? Aren't you doing something?
Uh-huh. She's stepping in the train cart.
Mm-hmm. You give a wave. Rin's like, "Oh, hi. You're a friend of Will's?"
Mm-hmm. To the people who are sitting next to him, could you move into the hallway for a moment, please?
Morgan's like, "I'm not going to the hallway. What?"
Your funeral. And she's going to lunge at Wilfred. And immediately begin to choke him.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's cool. I like her.
Oh, okay.
Get her off me!
How dare
She's
you
crazy!
not write to me for a year?
Oh, it's
No, I think-
understandable now. Okay,
She's
I'm gonna move
motivated.
back.
I'm not getting involved in this.
Everyone immediately is backing up, like, all right. She's justified.
Do
Can
you
I-
know who I am?
Esme looks giddy for the first time ever. She's like, this is awesome.
Why are you so happy? It's creepy.
She gets to witness
Wilfred's
murder.
able
I
Wilfred's
love
able
seeing
to
men get hurt.
kick out of your grasp and run into the hallway.
Come back here! And she's gonna take off right after him.
You're
Make an athletics check.
I am not athletic.
Oh, I forgot a 15.
Fuck.
Wow, damn.
There's a
Doesn't
negative
look like a
one.
negative one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
That's
Fear is an
Friday
excellent
morning.
motivator.
And that's the Friday morning chat for some reason.
Ah, Why did it
Oh
go?
my god! Wait, it
that
doesn't count.
count.
Doesn't count. You rolled outside.
Doesn't
You can always
count.
roll again.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
If it's in the
Hold
wrong
on.
chat, it doesn't
No,
count.
that's an
That's
If it's in the
better?
wrong channel, then it doesn't get like it has to be in
Yes,
like the
wrong
right
channel.
like
But
category.
yeah, it's not in the right category.
It's an
Use
11.
different stats.
Athletics.
Oh,
You go
shit.
rushing after this. Wilfred is exceptionally scared of you. He runs, you run after him, and he grabs one of the doors and pulls it open behind you, and you hit onto it. He kicks up to his feet, and you can hear the screams from the distance from him, and the train car door open and close. And your new acquaintances are coming in from behind. Abria's on her butt.
Wow.
Ow.
He's
What?
only making it worse.
What just happened?
All
Ah.
friends.
My nose.
Charlotte will help Abria up.
She'll sign. Thank you.
So, why were you trying to murder Wilfred?
Do you want the short answer or the long answer?
We got time.
It's an 8-hour train ride. It gets really boring after a while. So,
For what it's
you
worth,
see,
I think you're justified regardless.
thank you. So it all started when Wilfred was born.
okay.
As everything does, apparently. All the problems of this world.
See, unfortunately, I couldn't have a whole day to myself, and he had to be born like 2 hours after me. And he's been a little baby ever since.
I know how you feel.
Our time passes, a few hours pass, where Abria tells you a little bit about how her and Wilfred are childhood frenemies. Friends, you know.
Yeah, they have
Mhm.
toxic
Friends, they
gabby
choke
going
each
on.
other.
We all get it.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
No, Robin.
Internet
Why?
died.
the internet died.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Scurvy? Ellen says.
Yes, Logan does have scurvy. This is canon.
This is-
Make sure if you're ever in one of these games to mention it at least once.
It's been a running joke since like old Monday morning that Logan has scurvy. So every single time Logan is mentioned, we're like, oh my god, that kid with scurvy. Yeah, that's right. Doesn't matter what
Worst.
character. It's like
I am
terrible.
actually
He doesn't.
slightly changing his characterization this go around.
To have scurvy.
No.
Scurvy arc? Sky is scurvy arc.
Scurvy.
Oh no! Instead of scurvy, he'll have botulism. It'll be like the reverse, you know.
No, I hate that. Don't. Oh.
And
Sorry, I've been watching a lot of House recently. My mind's all full of diseases.
Oh.
I
Okay.
think that's a standard for Esme at this point.
I was gonna say that's probably good character analysis for Esme.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, she is a lot like House.
I was gonna say.
That's so funny.
Bria,
Mhm.
what, because we kind of montaged through you talking about this, what's one of the last things we hear as we return back to everyone chilling out in the room?
And that is how Wilfred fell out of a tree when we were 6.
That is a lot of. You two have been together a long time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Our dads have worked together for a while.
You
Oh,
notice Fia's. Sorry.
No, go for it.
Fia's is basically switch. Every time you see her do a hand movement, she opens a fan that's different each time and just constantly cycling, flicking, trying, making different designs.
You can hear a little chiming of a bell and the rolling of wheels coming through. Oh, another year. Good to see you all again. And new friends, do we? Anything from the trolley, everyone? The trolley lady has shown up.
Hi, could I get some birdie bots, please?
Certainly, certainly. It's 11 sickles for a box.
11 circles. And she pulls out like a bunch of coins and she goes 1, 2, 3, 4,
Anyone
5.
I am good this year.
Oh, can I get a chocolate frog?
She says, "Oh, living large, are we? 1 galleon, 1 galleon."
Okay. Like reaches and pulls out a coin pouch. Oh, okay. Here you go.
You have to like use sickles to like make a galleon or something.
Yeah, Thomas struggles to remember how much. It's 17 sickles for a galleon, right? Or is it
It is
18?
correct. Yes, 17.
So I count it like 19 and give it to her.
Abria?
Bria's like looking over it all. How much for one of everything?
Oh, the bundle. We would be looking at 2 galleons, 8 sickles.
How much for the lot?
I'm sorry?
How much for the whole thing? The whole cart?
Oh, no. It's about 30 or more galleons of goods here.
Okay.
What about everyone else?
Abria pulls out a large sack of coins.
Here you go.
Did you buy the cart for us?
I did. I figured that'd be my thanks to you guys helping me out with finding Wilfred earlier.
I shattered his glasses. That's not something to be thankful for.
He'll get over it.
And the trolley lady gives off as she counts up some of your galleons here. There's a few rubies in there, and you guys we kind of cut to you guys laying in just piles of candy. Chocolate wands galore, Bertie Bott's every flavor beans, elephant on a unicycle. There's pepper imps and fizzing whizbees. Everything your heart desires.
The infinite money glitch? Are you? What are you?
It's a one-time thing.
Everything else in this move forward, I'm gonna have to fight for.
Mm.
If you just, you could have bought like so much other shit.
I buy stuff all the time. I want a candy today.
What
Thank
are you?
God.
Human?
What are you?
There's 15 chocolate frogs, by the way. And Thomas, you can keep your galleon. As well as Aurora can keep her sickles.
Mhm.
So that is 3 per player here.
What's
Wonderful.
the roll again?
It is 1d101, or for you guys, 3d101.
Wonderful. Let me not write this in all caps.
Whoa.
Let's see if we get duplicates this time.
Thank God you did this. Aurora got up to like 9 sickles and forgot where she was and then had to start over.
Oh no.
How long would she have been in that loop?
Only a little bit. It only takes her like 4 times to count things.
Like 3 minutes. Okay, so we'll go down everybody. Jess, what'd you get?
I think actually Estelle was first.
Oh
She
no,
was
I
just
was
rolling
just
with a
going
different.
from
Oh, from
StreamYard.
the
I was just
yeah.
going down
Okay.
from StreamYard.
I am dumb. Anyway, 13.
13 is Andor's the Invincible, a celebrated ancient Greek wizard who reportedly was able to conjure a Patronus of giant size. There you go.
Cool.
Silver card.
24.
Aldebert Waffling. He is the father of magical theory. He is bronze card.
And 48.
Oh my gosh. You got a gold card.
Was it?
Salazar Slytherin.
Oh Christ! All right.
Yeah, woo! I love everything that guy did.
Don't say that.
You can't just post
All right.
No, don't say that. No,
That's so funny.
It's so
God.
He kind of puts her
Estelle.
finger into your mouth. He says, "Shush."
Well, I don't think Esme actually said that in character.
No, that
That'd
was
be
the veto
wild.
opinion.
Don't say.
Right. 7.
7. Okay. The single digits are hard to find. 1 second. There it is. Hesper Starkley, witch who started to have moon phases affect potion fabrication. There it is. Bronze card.
70.
70.
70.
Leopoldina Smethwick, a British witch who was well known for her career as a Quidditch referee. And a best friend of Madame Hooch.
And then 45.
Dunbar Oglethorpe, a British wizard who served as the chief of the Quidditch Union for the administration and betterment of the British League and its endeavors. Also silver. You made your money back there if you were to sell these.
I was buying.
Okay, who's next in StreamYard? That's Maple.
I got 65.
That is another silver card. Goldine Oliphant, a British witch made famous for studying the life and habits of trolls.
67.
Not silver, bronze. Justice Pillywickle, a British wizard and celebrated head of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. In like the 1300s, it looks like.
And 55.
Another silver card. Honoria Nutcombe, a witch who founded. It said weird. Founded the Society for the Reformation of Hags, and she looks very interesting. Okay, Abria.
57.
That is Gifford Allerton. He is famous. He's a giant slayer. He killed the giant Hengist of Upper Barnton, who terrorized the small town of Upper Barnton in the 15th century.
Wonderful. 40.
You got a gold card.
Liddy.
Carlotta Pinkstone, a British witch who famously advocated for the repeal of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
11.
You got another gold card.
Hell yeah.
You got Herpo the Foul, an ancient Greek dark wizard infamous for being a pioneer in the field of dark arts, becoming the first known wizard to create the basilisk. And out of character, in addition, he was the first known Horcrux. But Horcruxes are not common knowledge.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna sell that shit.
Hell yeah. I don't think I've ever had someone get 2 gold cards in one pull.
I'm built
There are only
different.
like 11, so it's a 0.1 chance.
And Ito.
Hello.
Did you not roll for chocolate frog?
What did you roll?
Why would Esme want such a trifling thing as the chocolate frog card? Don't be ridiculous.
Can I have
Okay.
hers then?
Yes.
Go ahead, Fee.
33.
33?
Yeah.
Okay, that is Beaumont Majoribanks, a wizard and pioneer in the field of herbology, having collected and classified many rare magical plants and flowers. I've rarely ever pulled this one, so there you go. Even though it's bronze.
If we get a full set, I sell quite a lot.
I've had people who are pretty close. Next one.
I thought I was just going to take one. All right, I'll take the other.
She has 3, so
I thought
You
other
asked
people were
for it.
going to take one.
if anyone wants to.
Thomas will probably ask to have one.
All right.
I'll give you one, and I'll just take number 25 from that roll.
Number 25. That is Perpetua Fancourt, a witch who is credited for the invention of the lunoscope, an astronomical device used to analyze the phases of the moon.
He would like that one.
Mm-hmm. And Maple?
I rolled a 94.
Oh, this is a good bronze card. Merton Graves, wizard and cellist for the popular wizarding band, the Weird Sisters. That one's good because you can get that one signed.
Nice.
They also come in a set. All the Weird Sisters have their own card. Heathcote Barbary and give it down a little bit. Donahan Tremlet. A few others. And Aurora, did you want to consume the beans or get them out at all?
She's taken 5, but she will hand out like
Oh,
the beans to other people. Hey,
goodness.
hey, do you guys want some beans?
I've never had the best of luck.
I'll take a handful.
You wanna go shot for shot?
I got you.
All right,
Ugh.
she'll hand off 5 to Abria.
And we'll do one.
Okay.
We'll go back and
Going
forth.
band for band on Birdie
No,
Box
I'm
is
going. I'm
crazy.
going all in.
Hell
All in,
yeah.
all at
just-
once.
To do
Could he
this.
just could he snap and open the window?
Yes, you absolutely can preemptively open the window. Okay, so that's going to be both of you guys are going to roll. You said shot for shot. I think it could be fun to
No,
do
we're doing it
you
all.
pop one and then another one. Okay.
We're doing all.
Okay.
If we want to do it, we can do 5 again.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Roll 5d65.
This is gonna be so bad.
Thomas,
Yeah.
are you getting in on this?
Yeah, Maya.
No, Thomas is very adamantly not engaging in the Birdie Bots. You know, my brother got a vomit flavored one time.
Yeah,
Nice.
He's like sitting as far away from Abria and Aurora as he can.
Aurora's already got them in her mouth.
he has joined Esme in a corner quickly on the other away from the window.
I'd like to think Aurora put them in her mouth and then heard Thomas and went, "Oh, what flavor?"
Oh no, Maya.
Mm-hmm.
You
Was
got
that it?
65. No, not
Oh.
vomit. Not yet,
thank-
but okay.
All right.
So let's see. With Jess, you got 29.
Mhm.
grape jelly,
Cool.
30 grapefruit,
Great.
33 ham,
Mm.
22 dog food,
Okay.
and 21
Oh,
dirty sock.
ew.
Sure.
No, just imagine how all these taste together at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You had an
The answer's not
experience.
good.
Mhm.
Aurora, you can make me a con save. Abria,
Cool.
you got 50 pizza, 12 candy floss, cotton candy,
Okay.
Okay.
17 cinnamon,
Ooh.
Not bad.
8 blueberry, and
Doing great.
65
Uh-oh.
Vegemite.
Ew.
Oh.
I will
Ew.
fight for
Yucky.
Vegemite.
Honestly, that's not. I feel like it could have been a lot worse.
It's
It
really
could
the
have been.
like the sleeper is like the pizza with all of these sweet flavors and cinnamon
Yeah.
and then Vegemite.
Oh,
It might work actually, because that saltiness is gonna like counteract all of that sweet.
My mouth
Really?
is very confused.
make me a con save, Abria.
All right. Con saves.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Nat 20.
Shit.
Abria, you
Wow.
actually really like it. It's surprisingly good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Meanwhile, Aurora, you're like, oh, there's that dirty sock in there. You just can't get over it.
It's like she keeps chewing and then she stops for a while and you just see like the twitch of her eye and a single tear and her hair like goes blue and green.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Aurora
One
got a
day,
bad one.
no.
Sorry, Estelle was talking. Estelle?
Fia's just gesturing. Window, window.
My mom taught me spitters are quitters.
Aurora, I did have an idea for you. Did you want to open up the box and then just like spit it out into the box?
No,
with the-
like a baby bird.
Ew.
That's so gross.
That's
No.
so yucky.
No.
Thomas, what were
Oh,
you
you're saying the box of pygmy puffs.
yeah, the box
Yeah.
of baby bugs.
No.
I thought you
I
meant the
feel
box
like
of beans.
if I was gonna do that, I would have like eaten worms, or it would be like something like earthworm flavor. Like I'm not gonna,
No pygmy
I'm
not
puffs are
gonna
harmed
give
in the
them-
making of this film.
I'm not gonna give them dirty sock. I may be stupid, but I'm not a moron.
So Aurora, you try desperately. It takes you a little bit, and then you're able to swallow that back. Oh, you feel a little sick.
Yummy.
No. It did not look that way.
Mm.
Did you?
Mm.
Okay, can we circle back to the fact that your hair changed colors?
Oh, it
It
does,
does
that.
that.
Yeah, it's not even that impressive, honestly.
It's normal
Okay.
these days.
I'm not even
We're
jealous
kind
about
of
it. Who's
used-
jealous?
Who's jealous?
We're all kind of used to it at this point. She once got stuck as an old lady. That was funny.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have so much fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun in Hogwarts. I think you're gonna really like it.
I hope so, because last year was really boring and I hated it. So
Oh
Where
yeah.
were
What did
you?
you do last year?
I was homeschooled.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Then all my tutors quit.
Oh.
May I ask why?
I believe the letter that they left for my father, because they would not even meet him face to face to tell him that they were quitting, was, "She is a menace to society. Put her in the deepest part of Azkaban. She's terrifying. I expect my money within the week."
Oh.
He's gonna lean over to Esme and say to her, I'll never doubt your judgment on people again.
This is why I say I'm always right about everything.
What did you do?
I didn't really do anything. A simple misunderstanding of the facts.
What were the facts?
I simply wanted to test, how far an individual could fly if they were propelled down a flight of stairs at abnormal speeds. Science, really.
Yourself?
No,
Your tutors?
maybe.
Yes, man.
Wait,
need
you could
to
cast
teach
magic
me
outside of
stuff.
Hogwarts?
I didn't use magic.
Oh,
You didn't. What do you mean you
Esme.
didn't use magic?
Now, it is important to note if she's being homeschooled, she is allowed to cast magic outside of Hogwarts.
Yeah, Thomas doesn't know that though.
Well, it seems very clear to me. She obviously used kinetic force.
What's kinetic force?
Esme's going to shove Thomas.
Hey, I don't see.
Thomas
what
goes
has to do
flying
with
through
this.
the window. He
no,
dies.
no, Thomas!
Wow.
That window.
Murder on my first day.
That it could be funny if Thomas was standing up and like Esme just like shoves him and he falls
No,
backward and half of
'cause
his,
Thomas
half of
was,
his
like-
body is like out the window for a second.
This Thomas is like sitting on the opposite side of Aurora and Abria, like as far away from the window as possible to avoid any
Gotcha.
birdie box spillage. So
Inspiration.
Esme
for
like
it.
Esme
Thank
like
you.
pushes him and like he like bumps into the wall. He goes, "Hey."
Yeah, like I said, kinetic force. It's energy produced through movement.
But I didn't need
you-
magic.
Esme, I need you to tutor me in self-defense spells, please.
Metal.
Ito?
Sorry, what was the question?
Fee leads over and says, I need you to tutor me in self-defense spells.
Well, I'm already tutoring someone in D&D, so
Okay, I will tutor you in charms.
I don't need tutoring. I'm already perfect at everything.
She flips her hair, fixes her hair.
Can you do this? And she summons a series of trinkets in her hand.
No, but that doesn't seem useful.
Well, I mean, you could summon more than just useless trinkets if you're clever.
I can teach you self-defense. It won't be the magic kind, though. My mom has a set of brass knuckles.
At Hogwarts?
Maybe.
I didn't say that for legal purposes. No, I didn't say that.
I'll take you up on that offer.
Should not have said that. Should not have said that.
Oh, I should not have said that. Oh, I should not have said that.
Should not. All
Thomas
right.
is reconsidering his choice of friends right now.
The train ride moves on without issue. The sun begins to hang low in the sky, and you can see the train plunges into a vast forest. Some of you, aside from Abria, get excited to get off this train, as you know that Hogsmeade Station is soon to loom. Eventually, the train does come to a halt. Train brakes screech, and train conductor announces your arrival. Out the window, you can see little twinkling lights from the nearby village, and people walking over a bridge that spans over the top of the train itself. Students start to head out, some into the main thoroughfare, and you can hear, because you're still in the train, but outside the train, you can hear first years with me. Professor Hagrid is down here, and Professor Dildero is actually out helping, and he's like, Second, onward to the carriages. Unless you know what you guys are doing. Do not make me regret this. And
Thank you.
you guys are gathering your things, heading down the hallway. Of course, it's just like exiting a plane. You know, it takes forever because there's so many people. It's like a small hallway. And Abria, just as you reach the steaming station or like the exits, and your newfound friends are walking down off, you forgot your bag.
Oh, shoot. She's gonna run back.
Where are you going?
I forgot my bag. I'll be right there.
Okay.
As for everybody else, you guys move off onto the main station here, and Professor Dilro sitting there directing people just up the stairs. Find a compartment, stay there. We need at least 5 people to a carriage. Any less, and people are going to be walking. Miss Irwood, very good to see you again.
Surprised you're sober this time of day.
Excuse me.
Nothing.
Inspiration fee. He looks down and says, Miss Crane, you're back.
Hi. Hi, Professor.
I guess next year I'll try dreaming again.
It's good to see you too.
Up the stairs, please. Up the stairs. Thomas, you head up the stairs and you can hear in the distance somebody calling, Tom! Tom! Sam is far off with her siblings, and they're entering onto a carriage, and she's like waving over. Hey! Good to see you!
Sam, hey.
Do you want to sit with us, or are you with them?
I like look back at Aurora and the others, and are they like waiting for Abria to get back before getting on Charlie, or
They seem to just be loading up. Getting onto one of the many carriages seemingly pulled by nothing.
I'll like hesitate for a second and then turn back and be like, okay.
So who are you going to go sit with?
Sam.
Sam, okay. And she says, we have a few seats. She hops on, and you're able to go load on with her. You guys gab about all your different plans for the new year. Meanwhile, Aurora, as you come in from behind, you can see Esme standing kind of parallel with the carriage and looking directly at its front, just staring at something.
Are you okay?
What, don't you see it?
She like turns to look. I see a lot of things that people don't see most of the time, but no, I don't see this one.
Well, you must not have the eyes to see. And Esme will poke Aurora on the forehead.
Do I have to get new eyes?
You might.
Oh.
Aurora turns away to enter into the carriage, and Esme, you're left there. You look out at this odd creature. Black leathery wings, skin that's like shrink wrapped around the bone. You can hear a slight squawk. And it turns and looks at you with these dark black jet-like eyes. And you feel something odd. You feel this impending sense of dread.
No wonder people can't see you. You're very, very ugly. You know that? She'll march off.
It clops a few times, and then you head up into the carriage. Back away, Abria, you enter back into your compartment, and you can see your bags are not exactly where you left them. They are still here, but they've been must have been like the jostling of the train. They've kind of slid back all the way toward the window at the overhead compartment. There's that is Maya's.
There's a lot of
mic.
background noise, Maya.
That is Maya. It's okay if you can't help it. Let's just, if you unmute, maybe the reduced background noise can help. Can you unmute?
Maya, unmute.
Well, I mean, if she can't,
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe someone's trying to talk to her.
Hello?
There you go.
Hi.
Oh,
I can't stop them from yelling, so
oh, gotcha. It's okay.
all right. It's all right. It's just
Don't
a
worry
small
about it.
anyway. I thought it might have been coming from someone else's mic, and then it would have been
Mhm.
easier. But
Yeah, it's just background noise. Happens.
so, Abria, did you hear what I said about it was like closer toward the back window?
yeah. She's gonna like, she's short, so she's like, it's like up in the compartment, right?
Yeah, so you have to like stand on the what is it called? The seat to get to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's like trying, and like she's not quite getting it. Because she's again short, so she's reaching to no avail.
You're able to grab and pull it down, and you hop down, and then you can hear the door to your train compartment slide shut. On the other side, Wilfred stands there.
Oh, that bitch. She like walks up to the
I don't
door.
know. Here's the problem. You try to
Mhm.
take a step forward, and you suddenly can't move. Your feet are like rooted down into the ground. I hope you enjoyed the train ride back. Yeah?
We're second year, right?
Yes.
Just gonna flip him the fuck off.
Listen, Abria, it just probably wouldn't work out, you know? Me, you, in the same school?
Mm.
No. Enjoy though. And he's going to put his hand down. There is a blue flash on the door lock. And he runs away, like moves down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Did he teleport to see you in here?
I am stuck. Oh, that pit. Oh, just wait till I get back.
Abria,
Mm-hmm.
you have your bag. You can't move from your standing position, so you can't even reach the door.
Yep.
And the door is locked. And you can hear the hissing of the engine starting back up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Departing Hogsmeade Station!
God, do I have anything in my fucking bag that's gonna alert someone to me? Oh god, let me look see if I have any fucking. You know what I do have is Bombarda. I will just start bombarding everything.
You only need one, really.
Yeah.
Abrea grits her teeth, pulls out her wand, and points it toward the door. And all of you guys have been sitting in the carriage, like just up like a slight rise, and you're like, where'd Abrea go? And then you can hear the thunderous boom and the shattering of glass from the far side, as well as the train conductors also see the same thing. And Abria, you've made enough noise that people are able to come to help you.
We're all gonna
What?
die.
My father will hear about this.
Abria, you have to walk.
Hmm.
The carriages take off without you. But Professor Dildero is left over. So he's like, you are being helped out of the hole that is now in the side of the train, and people are you've been debriefed. People asked what happened. They are they're like repairing the side with repairos, and a hand comes up to help you down off the train. It's Professor Dildero. Oh, what happened?
Wilfred.
Say no more. I'm Professor Dildero. I'm your Transfigurations Master. Unfortunately, we missed our ride.
Great. I'm
It's a nice
Abria.
night, though. Abria,
Doesn't really matter. She starts to walk.
all right, and he walks with you for a little while. And it's silent for a little bit. The night is cool. The trees are silhouetted on the bright, starry sky above, and some fallen leaves rest on your path from seasons prior. Um, Eventually, you come upon a great large gate, and right now, um, Professor Vector is has a clipboard, and there's some like imports that are being brought in, so like large crates over by the gate, and she's signing off on them. And she looks up, Darius, what are you doing? You want all the carriages? We had a straggler. Ooh. One eyebrow raises as she looks down upon you, and then there is like a look of recognition. Well,
Hello.
best get her to the sorting ceremony to split.
She waves.
She says, Professor Victor, Septimus Victor, did father ever mention me?
You know, I think he did. He mentioned something about a woman who taught him a lot.
So he's a very good student. One of my very, very best. I expect a lot from you next year. I assume you'll be going into arithmancy.
Of course.
Very good, very good. Good luck. I'll be there shortly.
Mm.
And we cut to oh, I'm on the wrong one. In the newly brightened corridors of Hogwarts, where whispers of the past linger like morning mist over the Black Lake, a new era is quietly unfolding. The ancient castle, a beacon of magic and mystery, awakens to the murmur of students returning for another year. Among them, our favorite students are already affixed into their seats. On this crisp, violet afternoon in early September, the great hall, with its enchanted ceiling reflecting the starry sky outside, buzzes with excitement. Long tables, soon to be laden with scrumptious feasts, stand ready to welcome the newest students, their house banners fluttering gently in the air. Professor McGonagall, the headmistress, rises to her feet, commanding silence with a mere look. Her eyes, sharp as an eagle's, sweep over the assembly of students. And she begins to speak, her voice imbued with the weight of wisdom and the warmth of genuine care. Welcome back, students. As the new year rears its head once again, I ask that you all devote yourselves to your studies. I am to notify you that if any of you are struggling with classes, individual sessions may be booked with teachers. At Hogwarts, we have some of the foremost, greatest minds of the wizarding world working here. Our faculty know you and want you to succeed. I am subsequently constrained to remind students that outside of classes, Bombarda and Defodio spells are strictly banned. Rule breakers, and especially repeat offenders, she says, looking at certain students in the crowd, will not be tolerated. Lastly, certain dungeon pathways such as Portus Periculum, Portus Medius, and the Hieroglyphic Hall are all out of bounds while restorations are being done. Now, without further ado, please welcome our new first-year students as they are sorted. As McGonagall gestures, the grand doors of the great hall creak open. A flood of eager-eyed younger students pours in, their robes swishing around their ankles, making them look like little imps. They shuffle forward, a collective mass of anticipation and nerves, making their way to the front under the eyes of everyone around them. At the Hufflepuff table, Nolan leans forward. Oh, yeah. I think my twin should be getting sorted this year. You have a twin? You have a twin? You have a twin? Morgan, Wilfred, and Rin react in unison, each with differing tones of surprise, excitement, and disbelief. Is he blind too? Juniper immediately hits Wilfred across the back of the head.
Hit him again.
Over at Slytherin table, Ernesia clambers onto her seat, then half onto the shoulders of Miss Gemma Drayton, trying to get a bird's eye view. You're off me, Ernesia! Gemma protests, struggling to balance the added weight of the surprise and suddenly becoming a human lookout post. I need to see my sister, Ernesia insists in annoyance. The new students gather up at the front, and after a short speech, the headmistress begins to call their names. The first one sounds somewhat familiar. You can hear Lance Erwood. Okay. Fee, give us a character description.
Lance is quite a tall boy. He's very skinny, but just like his sisters, he has this thick head of bright ginger hair. He's got quite a strong face, but he's not. It's not really. Not really squared. More defined. It's not. He doesn't have a lot of fat on him. As well as like his sisters, he has bright amber eyes.
And his name is called up. You see like a big smile across him. He looks around to try to find his sisters, and he finds your eyes. And he's going to blow you a kiss, kind of sassily.
And he just signs to him, "You'll do fine."
And he says, like I'd be doing anything else inside.
That attitude isn't going to make you many friends, but sure. That's more Fee's internal dialogue.
Okay. And you guys move forward. Now he goes up to the front, and the sorting hat animates on his head. There is a moment. After a bit, it says, "Ah, yes. Gryffindor!" He is called out, and Gryffindor House gives a clap out for the newest student. Is that your brother? Rin asks Yuffie.
Yes, he's just a year younger than us.
He's she says completely innocently, he's kind of cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can't argue with that.
Zachary Anderson. Um, so other people are like looking up. Wilfred's like, that's your twin, right? You know many other people with the last name Anderson? And sure enough, you can see a boy that looks exceptionally alike Nolan. And he's got blonde hair and like soft blue eyes. He walks up to the front with a confident demeanor there. Nolan calls out, "Woo!" Cheering out for him. And it's not long until he is sorted into Slytherin, called it, Nolan says.
You
And
were that certain?
he glances up toward Nolan for a second. And then you see he goes to sit in the first year area. Wait, he's a younger twin? Wilfred asks. Oh, I've heard about those, Macy says. Was she like a day later? My mom, she had me for like 13 hours in labor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
Macy, he was a day later, Nolan says.
then why is he only coming to Hogwarts now? Charlotte and I were only born minutes apart.
Wait. I have the perfect thing for this. Joking, of course. Um, you realize suddenly, Fee, he's just lying. This is his younger brother.
She's just staring at him.
And
No,
he
that
can't
is
even see it. There's a few other people who were called up. Renate Connolly, Hufflepuff, he's put into. Euphemius Doge in Slytherin, Gabriel Eccleston in Slytherin, James Eccleston, another set of twins. They're very common in the Wizarding World. Gryffindor. Willow Foster is put into Slytherin, and then you can hear a familiar name, Micaiah Green, and she is sorted. Ernisia is like cheering out, "Come on, Micaiah, come on!" And she goes up. Micaiah has braids that hang like low down by her chest, and she has big, thick glasses that she affixes on her face, and seems a little bit nervous by the cheering of her sister. She glances back at her and goes up and sits down, and she is sorted into Ravenclaw. Ah, that's too bad. I would have loved tormenting her, Ernisia says. And then over the last person is Jaya Patel. And she's sorted into Gryffindor. Okay. And it and coming in very, very late, McGonagall looks at the last of her list, looks up, but sees no students. I suppose that's all. And then you can hear the doors creak open, and Professor Dildero has just like I don't know, like spruced up Abria from their walk, and he walks beside her. Oh, we have one more, Professor. All eyes turn and look upon you, Abria, as you step through the main thoroughfare. Wilfred just turns white as a ghost. Damn it, we should get out of
What'd you say?
it. Nothing. Nothing at all.
As she kind of stands there for a moment, she turns slowly to where Wilfred is and smiles.
Glad you could make it.
Then she starts walking.
He fixes his yeah, Professor Flitwick fixed his glasses when he went up to the carriages, so he's good now. You head up to the front, and McGonagall rolls up the scroll, having known your name. She looks down at you with a kind gaze. Welcome. Our final student to be sorted this year, Abria Shacklebolt. And you can hear a concourse of murmurs and whispers move over the entire student body, mostly the older years. Shacklebolt.
She walks up slowly, kind of gazing over everybody before she sits down.
Professor Flitwick comes over. All right. Looks like you almost missed us. That would have been bad.
Well, it certainly won't happen again.
He puts a hat down upon you, and you feel that tingly sensation run down your back and along your scalp. Oh, Kingsley's girl, do we? Very good to meet you officially.
Can you help me plot murder?
Can I? God, cool. Will I? No, no. That'll have to be up to your own cunning.
Disappointing.
Plot murder. Certainly sounds like a Slytherin thing. At first glance. He thinks. He delves a little bit deeper. Let's see, however. And he pushes down into your memories. And what is a memory that is elicited that shows where you should be put?
It is a memory of when her and Wilfred were little, and they were playing in the backyard and had wandered a little too far, like past where they were supposed to be, and probably got like a little too high up in a tree. Like they were trying to one up each other in climbing this tree and who could climb higher. And Wilfred probably got scared about halfway through. Abria kept climbing, and when they finally came out to like bring them inside for like dinner or whatever, Abria did not climb down. She jumped down and had to be caught.
All right. The Sorting Hat sits there viewing that for a moment. I see. Curious. Very curious. Gryffindor is called out.
Cool.
The Gryffindor house cheers out quite loudly. Woo! For their newest Gryffindor member.
She like gets up, taking like multiple steps at a time, and she'll join her house.
Thank you, everybody, and enjoy a wonderful first year New Year feast, she says, putting her hand out, and food appears on everybody's plates. And Thomas, Abria sits down next to you. Thomas, can you make me a history of magic check, please?
With pleasure. 18.
The last name, Shacklebolt, is the same last name as the Minister of Magic.
You're Kingsley Shacklebolt's kid?
Yeah, that's my dad. Unfortunately. Eh, it's a pretty boring job.
Oh my gosh, Abria! Sam sees you. It's been so long.
I haven't seen you since I was like 10.
2 years really makes a big change. I was expecting to see you last year.
Uh, Dad was kind of hesitant to send me to school.
Logan looks up. It's very good to see you, Miss Shacklebolt.
Hi, Logan. It's good to see you again. I haven't seen you since my dad's birthday party.
Since when is Miss Shacklebolt? Sally says to him, Can you lay off for once? Just once. Sup, Bree? Sally says.
Hey, Sal.
You finally get your tutors finally have enough?
Oh, yeah. The projectile down the stairs at, high speeds was enough.
And Darcy perks up and says, Hey, I guess you're new here. I'll be sure to show you to the common room later, but enjoy the feast. It's always the best. Savor it. Start of the year.
Good to know. And
It seems
you're...
I'm Darcy. It seems you already know a few people here. Do you two know each other? She points toward Thomas.
We met on the train, but
Mhm.
I mean, it seems like Abria knows a lot more people from before Hogwarts. How do you guys know each other? And I'll like look between Abria and Sam and Sally.
Mostly large family functions, big parties. Her dad often frequents us.
Yeah. Tend to run in the same circles. They're at a lot of my dad's big events that he throws every year. Like his birthday.
Do I? Go ahead.
I remember Abria last. I think we saw each other last, Logan says, from what was it? It was the order celebration?
Yes. Gosh, has it really been that long? I mean, I feel like a year went by really, really fast.
The order celebration?
It's like a kind of get together. They were excited because Kingsley he was able to find about what was it 50% of all the people who got away from the war.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Hundreds of people now incarcerated, as they
Yeah.
should be. Nate
Oh.
says.
They got basically most of the people, and then last year they kind of got one of the last big ones, so it was a pretty big deal.
Well, let me introduce you to so I'm Darcy. This here is Nate. Nate says sup. And that's Sadie. That's Professor Milne's daughter. Is that the only descriptor for me? She's also really good at charms. If you ever need charms tutoring, maybe ask her.
I will keep that in mind.
And this is Aurora. Aurora, did you want to introduce yourself?
Aurora, like, she has a fork, like there's a piece of cake on the fork, like nearly the entire piece of cake, and she has it like in her mouth currently as she's being gestured to. Oh. She like
Sadie looks over. Aurora, chew.
so
First chew and swallow. Yeah, we had to
She'll
teach
chew it.
Logan that last year.
She'll chew and swallow. Yeah, me and Abria met on the train.
Mhm.
Why is everyone talking like you're special? What's going on?
They all just found out that my dad's kind of like in charge of things.
Oh, he's like main supervisor.
I don't
Logan
know what that
scoffs.
is.
Try Minister of Magic.
What's that?
Oh, right. I forgot I'm talking to Aurora.
Yeah, you kind of have to dumb it down a little bit. Sorry.
Are you not from the Wizarding World?
Nope. Well, not
Oh.
really. No.
Oh, so you're a Muggle born.
My mom's up there.
That's cool. Wait, what
And
does your mom
actually,
do?
you turn, your mom's actually coming over.
Oh no. Guys, did
What?
I break anything recently?
Aurora, can we have a discussion, please, for 5 seconds? Hi, sorry. Hi, I'm Cass. Aurora's mom. Aurora, get over here.
She'll get up and she'll walk over.
And she's like, Aurora, where is my switchblade? That's happening in the background.
Is she like in trouble? She like leans over at Thomas.
I can never tell with Aurora anymore. Her mom's the Muggle Studies professor, I think.
She's an assistant. She mostly does sociology. Sadie says.
What's
I want to
sociology?
take Muggle studies.
Maybe you'll find out next year. What, are you gonna take my dad's class?
I want to.
That could be fun. More fun than potions, that's for sure.
One time I turned Wilfred's hair green. That was a fun time. I'm terrible at potions though, so
I don't have a lot of fun in potions. Last year though, I had some help. You met Esme on the train.
Mhm.
She was my potions partner for a lot of the year. And I'm gonna like look over towards the Slytherin table.
Yep.
Some of
Not
us-
Slytherin.
or-
Ravenclaw.
no, because I'm looking for Gemma.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Who was one of the Slytherins too was really, they're both really good at potions, so I got to kind of lay back and let them do a lot of the work. They're both really scary.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Every time that Esme looked at me on the train, I felt this cold shiver down my spine, like I only had 7 days left to live at any given moment. It was terrifying.
I think she means well. I've never seen her actually hurt someone else, so that's got to count for something.
Unless she's really good at hiding it.
Hmm.
Oh my god, we could all be dead tomorrow.
Over at Ravenclaw table, Esme, you are packing up for your largest feast.
Oh yeah, what am I doing this time?
Drusilla looks at you and says, Esme, you have like a piece of gum stuck to your collar. She goes to the back. You're like at the back of your neck and tries to pull it off. It's like hardened.
I can't believe Aurora would do this to me.
I think you think like, where the hell would that happen? It wasn't Aurora. Aurora didn't put it there. It was when you fell. onto the
No, it
ground.
would. Well, then that means it was Aurora.
Yes, in a different way.
In a
yes.
roundabout way, yeah. Aurora definitely would not do that to you. She chews gum and swallows it.
That's horrible. That's so fucked up. Yeah, I think I must have fallen on the train, and I'm sure Aurora planted gum for me to fall onto after planting that beast in the halls. Horrifying,
What?
terrible experience.
She has a beast? Drusilla says? I
Yes.
thought we weren't allowed to have magical creatures till 3rd year.
I don't really know if it's a magical creature. It's more of just some kind of freakish thing. I don't like it though. Whatever it is. It's
could
named
tell
after
on
a
her-
type of pasta.
Pasta.
Mhm.
You see, like, she's really confused right now. Billy looks up. What did it look like? Sorry, I just wasn't meaning to eavesdrop.
It doesn't matter what it looked like. And I'm not going to tell Anna because that would be boring.
And you can hear the little triple like sounds, little squeaks coming from Aurora's area. Nearby, Reese turns over toward Drusilla and says, "Hey, did you see the new rubrics for Transfiguration class?" Oh yeah, I know, right? And they start like talking, and Esme, you look over, and it was nice for a second. You know, Drusilla's always kind of had your back even through everything, and just in kind of a moment, it feels like she has left. Her attentions are now elsewhere, and you're once again alone. Um, I'm certain that Esme is able to handle this just fine, but it's just like a little detail that happens.
Yeah, she'll be normal about this. Well, they're definitely in her
Normal.
head. She's like, I need to rectify this situation. Maybe I should kill Reese.
Cutting as you're thinking
Jeez.
this, cutting through all the chatter, Billy perks up. So, Esme, what did you do for summer break? She looks really uncomfortable and scared looking at you as you look up at her.
Well, Billy, I was very busy. What I did is I read through the entire history of the Roman Empire to see people that I should copy, and I have a lot of really good ideas now.
My father has that in 4 volumes in our home estate. That's amazing.
Yeah, there's some very cool stuff in there. For example, I wonder if this school could take on the idea of decimation, like just I feel like it would be very good for people's morale if every now and again they just did that.
Billy, completely knowing what you're talking about, her eyes go wide. She like gulps. That's
Also, we
nothing.
should build aqueducts. Those are cool.
What an odd thing to wonder. What an odd thing to wonder, she says, and returns to her meal. Like, that's enough, Esme. I tried. Decimation.
It's not my fault. She's really cool. Everyone thinks she's very powerful.
Yay. And then over at the Hufflepuff table, Fee, you're eating heartily. Nolan heads up and says, time to annoy my little brother. And he goes walking.
She kind of perks up and goes, that sounds like a plan. And she taps Charlotte and signs, make small talk.
Sorry, why did you tell her to make small talk? I was just confused.
Just going up to go brother, her brother, and then Sam and Sally.
Oh, gotcha. So you're heading over toward the Gryffindor table, and sitting over there and starting to hopefully make friends. He seems a little bit nervous. Lance is sitting down and talking to his fellow Gryffindors, sitting there with Jaime and Jaya. Oh, there she is now. Hey, Flora.
Lance?
Oh, this
Yes?
is your sister. He was telling us about you on the train, Jaya says.
good things, I hope.
Mostly.
That sounds
Um,
about right.
You surprised? Gryffindor? You always told me I'd be
Ye-
sorting into Wormhouse.
Yeah, no, not in the slightest.
Good, because I found out last year that there wasn't such a thing as Wormhouse.
That's your fault for not reading the book.
And who's going to be reading Hogwarts of History? It's a tome this thick. I wasn't throwing it into Ravenclaw, right? And James chuckles at that. I can see
Yeah.
the resemblance, James says.
Well, I didn't read it either. Charlotte did. I just mostly was there.
That makes sense. She always has her nose in some book. And
It's normal.
he signs toward you. I'm hoping to make a good first impression, okay?
And she signs, just be yourself, and you'll do fine. Relax. You will always be
And
the charismatic one of us.
he kind of blushes there. He signs, thanks.
I'm
What are
gonna
you
bother
guys
you.
doing? Jaya says.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, just we communicate telepathically. So seriously,
Oh, yeah.
Jaya
Oh,
says.
yeah. It's old family trait. Just
I'm
requires a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of magic, and easy as pie.
so I'm not the only one. Jaya says. He looks over to her with a weird look, and then Fee, you're probably heading off to Gryffindor.
I'm gonna go for other people my own age.
And as you head over, Sam is kind of tuned into a discussion with Abria, and you sit down next to her. She doesn't even notice you right away.
She's just gonna sit there and see how long it takes her.
I'm gonna roll a perception check. That's a 5. So it's like far too long, like the conversation's going. She starts like cutting into her meal, and then she turns and she goes, "Oh, Logan, can you pass? Oh my fee!
He just
What are you doing
laughing
here?"
her also, and she just says, "I can," and she kind of like grabs both Sam and Sally and says, "I came to see you too."
Sam gives you a big hug.
Yeah. Yeah, we exchanged letters all throughout the summer. You didn't think I would be excited to come see you again?
I heard that your little brother got sorted.
Yeah, he's over there. She gestures towards him.
So now we're not the only ones. We're practically both triplets.
He's a year
And
younger than me.
I just can't believe that your mother, after having twins, decided to have another one within a year, Sally says.
She just says, I don't know.
Logan says, "Our mother had you, didn't she?"
Yeah, but you three were probably a surprise to her.
And for me, it was a welcome surprise, Logan says. I can't speak
For
for
the rest of
Sam or
us,
Sally.
not so welcome.
And you can see like Thomas and Abria are getting along. Aurora and Sadie, you're currently talking about table manners. And Fee, you feel happy, comfortable here. Um, People aren't like shunning you away or anything, and you feel welcome at this table. It's a good feeling.
I don't think anyone shuns Fee.
No, exactly. But I'm just saying, like it's another house, and
Yeah.
you feel at home here.
Anyway, what did you two mainly do over the summer, other than pester your brother into whatever state he's in now?
uh, we went to a thing called a water park. Sam says to you.
Yeah, that's pretty fun over the summer.
Logan nearly drowned under the waves. There was like a
Can
big
you not
wave. There was like a big wave pool.
yeah.
Sally
You had
says, "I tried to do surfing. It did not go well.
what fell over immediately?
No, no, it's I had perfect balance. It was about all the people that I hit on the way there.
Yeah, no, that would piss a lot of people off.
What about you, Fee?
A lot of I didn't actually do much. I mean, Charlotte spent most of her time with her nose in a cauldron, which was new. I spent a lot of my time actually helping out in Hogsmeade. There was
Don't
a
tell me you got a job.
yeah. I didn't get a job. If she like shows her arm really. The the shop owner for the astronomy shop gave me this, and I wanted to say thanks. So I spent time helping him there.
Yeah, sure, thanks. Not that you got closer to all the star maps that he has. You definitely didn't benefit at all from that. Only charity, Sally says, completing her sentence.
He kind of flips through a few pages in the book and goes, I definitely did not copy a lot of them.
Um, and 1 second. So it's um that his name's Mr. Gale, right?
Just- yeah, I met him literally the first day here.
When I was 5, we went up to his emporium. Um, there was like a thing on the roof. It was during Celisvale, and we all got to watch the comet go by.
You're so lucky. I was stuck in London.
Ooh, there's some rough things happening in London at the time. Happy you're okay, Logan says.
I got off lucky.
And the night drones long. Everybody enjoys their meal and enjoys their company and becoming reacquainted with old friends or new friends. And that is where we're going to take our break. When we come back, we'll be showing up. Maybe I'll show off Gryffindor common room with Abria, and then we'll start up defense against the dark arts. See you then.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
We have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 US, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Hello, we are back.
Are we?
Indeed, we are. As Ito, what did you say the other day when I was playing Helldivers?
Oh, it's so Barack. It's no longer
So
Jovo.
Brack. Yeah, it's no longer Jover. Let's get the sound off. Maple Jess Maya.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Okay. Aurora, Thomas, Abria. After the first years are carted up to their new common rooms, you guys walk up afterward. So it goes first year, second, third, fourth, fifth. The seventh years have to wait the longest to enter back in. And you guys walk up the stairs into the quad and go up a coiling staircase until you reach the top of Gryffindor Tower. Past the portrait of the fat lady that Abria, you walk into Gryffindor common room for the first time. Give me 3 seconds. You can see the room is a vibrant celebration of house colors. Plush furniture in rich red and gold, inviting you to rest after a long day. Portraits of past Gryffindor alumni adorn the walls, painted eyes following your move around with approval. A fireplace crackles in the corner, its warmth permeating the room, casting flickering shadows that dance across the stone walls. The air smells of burning wood and a hint of something sweet like caramel. And you can see the stairs that lead up to an overhanging balcony into the boys and girls dormitories.
This is so much cooler than hanging out in my living room.
I'll never get tired of it, that's for sure.
So it's still warm in here?
I'll like point over. I mean, yeah, the fireplace is always on, see?
That's cool.
Sometimes I'll open a window up in the dorms to cool things down, but I like the warmth.
It's
And,
way better during the winter, that's for certain.
and you like being in Gryffindor?
Of course. My brother was in Gryffindor. My uncle was in Gryffindor. So was my father.
Wow.
It's the coolest.
That's... You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with that, actually. Much better than being in Hufflepuff. That's for sure.
Is anyone you know in Hufflepuff?
Only the dead.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
And
Thank
Wilfred.
you. Oh no,
no,
he's
no.
the dead one.
They're dead to me.
Did I tell you guys what he did?
What did
No.
he do?
So I went back to get my bag, as one naturally does.
Of course.
And he tried to lock me in the train compartment and have it take me back.
What?
That's so mean. Why would he do that?
He's a hater.
Oh, that's really sad. I always liked Wilfred. He was always nice to me.
Yeah. The more you know about a person.
Well, should we tell someone that he did that?
No, I'll take care of it.
Oh.
Are you gonna tell your dad?
No, because then he'll tell his dad, and then it'll become a whole thing. It's easier if I just handle it.
Are you gonna use what did Esme call it? Kinetic force?
Possibly. Possibly. It
Oh
might
boy.
involve a lot more fire than that.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't think you'll stay at Hogwarts very long if you get Wilfred hurt on purpose.
Is it a good caught?
So I think you'll find that she has connections. Aurora, up the right-hand side is the stairs that lead to the girls' dormitory. Logan walks past with Thomas. Tom, you coming up?
Yeah. I'm dying to get some sleep anyways.
Bria, I can show you to the girls' dorm.
That would be great. I'd like to unpack as soon as possible. I have things
Enjoy
to
your night,
plan.
ladies. Logan says with a slight little nod, almost like a nonchalant bow. Heads up
Hi,
his
Logan.
stairs.
Thomas will turn to follow him. Good night.
Hi, Thomas.
Good night.
We don't actually have to go to bed, right?
Oh no. I'm assuming Sam and Sally will be up chatting most of the night. They usually are. Here, come on, I'll show you.
Okay.
Aurora
take
leads
her
you
up.
up the stairs and into the girls' dormitory. So you can see as you enter, Sam and Sally are already getting dressed in their pajamas. Sadie is just kind of making her bed for the night, and Darcy is sitting on her chest at the foot of her bed. Ah, look who it is.
Sorry, we're late.
That's fine. Still taking everything in, I guess.
It's a little overwhelming. There's a lot happening and also murders on my mind, but it's fine.
I feel you, Sally says, shaking her head. No one knows what she means. And Sadie says, I think your bed's right over there. A new one showed up.
Thank goodness. And she walks over.
And it is beside Aurora. And why don't you roll me? So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll me a d4.
Okay. Three.
That's Darcy. So you're between Aurora and Darcy across the circular room from Sam and Sally.
She looks at Darcy. I guess this means we're neighbors.
Indeed. You don't snore too loudly, do you?
I don't actually know, so if I do, let me know.
Oh no. Sadie, I think we might have another Sally. Shut the fuck up, Sally says back. I do not snore. Darcy says, I do not snore. And there's a little laugh that comes through from people messing with Sally. Bria, what do you pull out to personalize your little space?
I think surprisingly, Abria is a big. There's two things here. Abria is a big picture person. So she does have a bunch of small photographs. That she kind of tapes around, or epoximizes in this case, around her bed and stuff. Different pictures of her and her mom, her and her dad. There are a few of her and Wilfred when they were little. And she also has a miniature a miniature golden snitch, like one of those ones that are like you would get at like a novelty store.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do anything, but they're like on a little stand. She like puts that down too.
The wings just come like lightly flat and then curl up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And night comes to everybody. The next day, you guys have Defense Against the Dark Arts, bright and early. You walk into the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom and see the room has many rough-looking hewn stone blocks, 3 feet tall, arrayed in the center like a grid around the room. Professor Rojas beckons everybody inside. Looks like everyone found their way here all right. Miss Abria, you did just fine.
Yep. Wasn't too hard at all.
She would have taken a few wrong turns if it wasn't for us, Professor, Sadie says, coming in. Rojas chuckles. She looks through and looks at Esme. Esme, what happened to you?
What do you mean, what happened to me?
Never mind. Okay. Professor Rojas looks around and says, today, we'll have the opportunity to learn spells with great utility. Locomotor, she casts. And you can see the large stone block rises about 3 feet into the air. It lifts most heavy objects and will move them along a path. She walks and it follows her. Now, the path can affect up to 500 pounds, but if we can hit that number today, that'll be up to your own grit. Why don't we all try giving it a try? And people start to move around the room, finding their own blocks and whatnot. Everybody will attempt locomotor.
How about that charms tutoring now?
I got to inform you, no.
So she's a Ravenclaw anyway. So if you do well, then maybe it's
Actually,
the
you know
little
what? It
tidbits
is
of
the start of the
knowledge that
day.
we've gotten from her.
I'm gonna double check notes that. Initially, I didn't care, but now, actually, I do care.
For some unknown reason.
Nevertheless.
Fuck it. Take it. Take a D4.
No. I refuse to be encouraged.
How does one use this combatively?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nat 1.
New year.
Don't you have, aren't you, isn't it a 0? Do you have positive or negative modifier?
What's your lower modifier on charms, Aurora?
That is a -2. I have a +3 to Dex, so that would make it a +1
I gotcha.
total.
Okay. Wow,
Yeah.
we got some pretty bad rolls. This is amazing. I actually forgot to get out the grades document, so 1 second while I grab that.
The problem is with having all split stats is that I have to do things twice as much to try to raise it all. I'll be back.
You feeling lucky?
Feeling lucky?
Okay. Oh, you know what? This is the perfect time, since it's a new year, for me to here, I'm gonna make a duplicate of this. I made a new kind of grades sheet that just has drop-down menus because I didn't know I could do that before. Wed night. And then I'm gonna grab the old Wednesday night. Can someone confirm I gave you guys your grades?
We have
Yes.
all of our grades from first year.
Wonderful, wonderful. I posted them. Good. Just going to. I'm looking at Bria here. Okay. And now I'm going to delete the old grades. Goodbye, old grades. Wait, what the fuck? Uh-oh. That's okay. That's okay. I'll fix this. Shit. Ah! What's going on? Oh no. No.
It's so
Fucked it up.
Jova. It's
Oh,
never been more
it's so
Jova.
Technical
Jova.
difficulties.
Yeah. Hey, okay. Boom. Boom. And then add a Bria. Good. And then delete the old. Yep. Wednesday morning. Okay, sweet. Sweet. I have the awesome drop-down menu now. So you don't have to write it. Okay, let's go down the way. Aurora, you got a natural 1, did you?
They're out.
All right, they're gone. Pretty sure they did, right?
They did.
Yes,
Okay. Fee, what'd you get?
15.
Hey, an actually good score. Charlotte is not here. Esme.
I got a 9.
Okay. Thomas.
15.
And Abria with a -1, right?
With my Dex mod, it's an unnatural 1.
Great. Okay. So all around the room, people are casting out locomotor, locomotor, locomotor. All trying. Esme, you cast out with your wand, locomotor, and just nothing happens. The block does not shift, does not vibrate, does not move. This class is stupid.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Thomas, Fee, you guys do just fine with it. You cast out locomotor. After 2 or 3 attempts, you begin to watch as it rises higher and higher, reaching the full 3 feet tall off the ground. This huge thing you're able to move with ease. Amazing. And even you're able to let it down gently onto these pallets that have been set up all around the room. Meanwhile, Abria.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I'm going to give that to you. Aurora with the nat 1. Roll me a d100.
There you're back, Jess.
Oh, Jess isn't back
No,
yet.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay.
$89.
Okay. 89. Oh boy, what is that? Great. Okay. So, Aurora, you cast out you cast out locomotor. Or maybe you misspell it, but either way, when you cast out locomotor out of your wand, you watch as thick white webbing shoots out and covers the nearest person. Roll me a d20, d30.
We really got right back into it with Aurora shenanigans. First
Yeah.
class.
Best part about this is that it wouldn't have even mattered if she got the positive modifier because it was still a nat 1.
Yeah.
17. Where is it? Where's my stuff? There it is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. That is Janice.
Oh no.
So from behind, Janice has been trying very carefully to cast this out, and her block is like rising up high. You shoot out these large webs that you're surprised by. They cover Janice entirely and affix her to her own block. The block then slams down, and you can hear this slight yelp from the other side of the room.
Oh, who did that? That's
Meanwhile,
crazy.
Abria, you cast out Locomotor in your large stone block. It like jimmies for a second. It vibrates. Okay. Locomotor, you try again, and it like rises up and then drops right back down, maybe just an inch off the ground. Locomotor, one last, that frustration brewing, and instead of it rising, the more weight is added to it, and you watch as the pallet board underneath of the stone block buckles, gives way, and shatters, including also the wooden floor, and there is now a small craterous impact where the your stone block now rests.
Maria's just like, utility is so stupid. Hate utility spells.
From down the way, I gotta see something. Wilfred, go! That's a 19 on the die, so Wilfred is actually able to do Locomotor. And while he got it just fine, you can see him lean over toward Juniper and like say something and look pointedly in your direction, and Juniper scoffs. Shut up.
She's gonna react violently. Fuck, okay. She's gonna sit for a moment and contemplate her next move, but she is going to react violently.
I think like maybe there is like a first indication to like get up and do something, and Professor Rojas comes by right at that moment and is like, "Abria, um, this is not ideal."
I'm not good at utility. Utility's not what I am good at. I am better at, fighting things.
It's always good to know our strengths, but it is also good to push them. With Locomotor, yeah, maybe we focus on something else today. Brachyphodia, she says, and like pats you on the back. It's up page 51. Oh, keeps walking.
Right.
Okay. Everybody is going to get 2 other spells from DADA.
I have mine.
All right, Esme.
All right, I'm doing Infirma Cerebra first. And I got a 10.
Okay, not bad. I believe that's a cantrip anyway. So yeah, you're able to shoot off that spell. And it shoots
No, wait, I
across
got
the
an
room
8
with
because
a
I have a
ball.
-2. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter.
You shoot off a spell toward who?
Wilfred. He deserves it.
Toward him, and it hits him in the back, and it's seemingly like he doesn't even feel it. He like turns around nonchalantly and is walking toward a different place, and you see his eyebrows have become incredibly bushy.
Excellent. It's working. I will then also do Genu Revervatum.
Genu Recurvatum.
Yeah. And I got a 16.
Yeah. Walking over toward you, you shoot at. Are you shooting at Wilfred as well, or somebody
Yeah, he
else?
deserves it. I mean, I don't know what he did, but he deserved it.
Roll to hit.
Excellent. I got a 7.
7. So like Wilfred like bends down, having found a sickle, and like it shoots out over his back and it hits Brett afar off. Oh man! You can hear coming up from beside you. You can hear getting out some frustration. Drusilla says,
Why would I be frustrated?
Have you seen your hair? I just
No.
assumed that Wilfred did that to you.
I mean, I always blame Wilfred for everything, so... Although it could have been that total stranger I just hit with a spell, so...
Here, Drusilla hands you a hand mirror. Like a little makeup mirror.
She will very carefully, like, move it over towards, like, where she can see herself in it.
Your hair is bright pink.
Aurora did this. I see. I'll have to prepare a very powerful spell to do with her.
Want some help? Not with the
No, it's
Aurora
fine.
thing.
I have to keep it like
pink
this.
hair.
No, I don't want to have pink hair. But if you get rid of the pink hair, that will give away my advantage of surprise. The longer I keep up this charade, the more they'll be unsuspecting of my fury to come. At least that's what Hadrian said.
Drusilla smiles, kind of like amused by all this. All right. Pinky.
It's not even the right shade of pink for my look anyway. It's like,
Oh, is it salmon?
This is clearly an amateur attempt at turning my hair pink to embarrass me. She'll hand back the hand mirror and like straighten herself out.
And that is Esme. You have a P in this class.
Still tutoring Nolan though, even though I have a -2 for these. It's very funny.
Who else is ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Thomas.
So I do have a quick question. Am I able to attempt Expelliarmus? Because it's a level 2 spell, and when I tried to put it in the thing...
Very good question. So, some spells are level 2 this year, you may notice. The players at this level do not have level 2 spell slots. However, players may still attempt to choose to attempt them. If you do and succeed, it means you have it successfully researched. And you gain, and when you actually are of the level, which is next level, to cast the spell in question, you may make your attempt at advantage.
Okay. Can I choose a different attempt to make them?
If you wish to. If you already made the attempt, yeah, you can just go into your spell list on the website and click the edit button, put it back.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Someone else can go while I'm deciding.
Okay.
I,
I heard Jess earlier.
Estelle put her hand up, so we'll let her go first.
Okay. So
I got a 16 for Resto Momentum and a 20 for the Folio.
16 for us on 20 for the photo. Okay. So right now, Fee, there is a very large stack of desks that look kind of looming up toward the ceiling, and sidling up next to you is sorry, is Sam, who looks up with you. So am I going up or are you?
Are you gonna actually try and learn Resto Momentum?
Well, yeah. I thought we were agreeing to do that one. Oh shit, are we doing Defodio first?
No, I'm just checking, because if I throw myself off there, I'd like to be caught.
Okay. You go right ahead. I will do my best.
Alright. If I break open my skull, that's not on me.
I think that there's a mat around here somewhere. A chill attempt, and we'll see how that goes. That's a natural 20. So it's 5 points for Gryffindor. Okay. Boom. A second. So you leap off. All right, come on, Fee. Yeah. And down you fall. Arrest the momentum. You stop immediately right before the ground, and then softly drop. I did it! 5 points to Gryffindor. Very good form. You can hear Rojas yell off.
See,
She goes for a high five.
Fee high fives her back. See, it wasn't too bad. Now you're throwing yourself off there.
Is it a bad time to say I'm scared of heights?
I will take you up there and push you off if I have to.
I'm joking, obviously.
Yes.
She does Quidditch. She's not afraid of heights. She goes up.
That's what I do so also.
I am afraid of you dropping me, though.
I won't. Trust me.
And she stands there for a second. Is it on 3 or is it on go?
Either. Just surprise me.
I do not want to be surprising you. You need to be ready.
Right. 3, 2, 1.
You didn't answer. She leaps on go. And you successfully cast it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you're able to catch her right before the end. Whoa! Oh, Fee, you did it! Boom! She hits the ground because it stops you before the ground, and then you hit the ground. You did it! Bam! Hits the ground. Oh.
It's only temporary.
And can you remind me of your rolls again?
I have to scroll. 16 and 20 for the Defodio.
Okay, 16 and 20. So you have earned yourself a proper E here in this class. Aurora, did you want to go now or later? She must be okay. All right. Abria, are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am.
I'm scared.
I'm getting detention on the first day. It's fine. So I rolled a 22 for Pacific. I can never say this word.
Petrificus totalis.
That one, yep. So he needs to make a strength save.
It's a to hit.
Is it? Is that
Yep.
one a to hit? Okay. Alright, give me one moment.
Incarcerus is a strength save.
Spell attack. It's a 19.
That definitely hits.
Wonderful. I also for a 22 as well cast Flipendo.
Damn. Okay, so
Which-
you got double 20s, which would normally result in an O, but you also got the like unnatural ones. So that's gonna bring it down by quite a bit. So I'm giving you a base A.
That's fine.
I think
For
Flipendo's
Flipendo.
also to hit.
Yes.
It's also to hit?
A Flipendo?
No, it's not. No, that's a strength
It's
save.
not. That's a strength save. So Petrificus Totalis would that negate the strength save?
I
That
think
would
it.
need
I
to-
think.
Well, they become paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
so-
Yeah, I gotta look up the paralyzed condition really quick. Paralyzed.
The other
Or maybe would
thing
he just
is-
simply make it at disadvantage?
They are, yeah. No, paralyzed creatures are considered incapacitated, so he should automatically fail strength and dex saving throws.
Wonderful.
Okay, so Abria, you are sitting there on the far end, wringing your wand in your hand, thinking about last night, and you saw a few times Esme shooting spells out toward him. And he just like, ooh, a penny, you know, and got away with it just fine. Your ire grows, and you can see Professor Ropas has her back turned.
She smiles. And very quickly will like flick her wand and cast out the first spell.
He becomes stiff as a board, and you can see Professor Rojas turning back around. Professor Wilfred looks like he's about to fall forward. Do you want to run up and catch him?
Yeah, I'll catch him.
You run up and you are right in front of him. Oh,
Bill, you gotta be careful.
I've seen this coming, he says through gritted teeth.
She like smiles and waits for Rojas to turn around again.
Bria, there's still like hard feelings, right? It's just a joke.
Oh yeah, it's just a joke. Flipendo.
No! And you flipendo make him go flipping backward. So he automatically fails the strength save. I want you. What did you roll for that? For flipendo?
In total.
That was the 20. That was they both were 20.
They're both for 22.
Okay, what do you want to do with this? What flavor? Give it to me.
I need you to know my first thought was I Flipendo him out the window.
You certainly can. That was my first thought too.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, we're Flipendoing him out the window.
My second thought is you can get him stuck into the rafters.
Could I throw him? No, I don't think he's strong enough to break a hole through the ceiling.
No, definitely not.
Try it.
No.
Try it.
I like that you point that he's not strong enough, but you are. Like he his problem.
Do it.
His
Just angle
skeleton's
yourself.
Yeah,
too
actually, that's a
weak.
20 strength.
Can I? Yeah, no. Can I angle
Do it.
this? I want to
Angle
see if I
it.
can get him to go
Launch
through
him.
the ceiling.
Oh, absolutely. You're right next to him. Of course you can angle it.
Oh,
So you
jeez.
just
Wonderful.
Yeah.
take your wand and he feels it like tap into his gut upward. No, Flipendo! And he goes flying straight up after Rojas passes you both. And he is again like hard as like a wood log, right? So he dunk, dunk, hits up into the rafters, and his like shoulder and head get wedged into one of the parts there. And I think Petrificus Totalis only lasts for like 6 seconds. So it immediately ends there. He has to grab on to the rafters or he's going to fall down. You can hear his wand clatter onto the ground below him. He tries to kick up to try to get his bearings.
You said his wand is hanging around?
Yeah, it's on the ground beneath him.
I'm gonna pick it up.
It is very short. It is also incredibly ugly. It looks like it was like taken off of a tree. There's a knot in it at about the end of like the handle, and it has a twist.
Maya, you have the ability to do the funniest thing.
Don't
What?
snap his wand.
Just, it would be really funny if you did snap his one though. Like,
No.
Might get you expelled, to be quite honest.
No, you wouldn't
quick
get
one
expelled.
snap in year
You
two.
wouldn't.
Oh, Bria's gonna put it in her pocket. She's gonna keep it for now. He wants
That's
he's gonna have to figure out a way down.
Indeed, he is. I'm gonna quickly roll something.
Mhm.
Oh no. So Abria, like later on in the class, he's up there for like the majority of class. We are gonna do Aurora. So yeah, I'll wait on it. He's up there for the rest of class. Aurora, your turn.
Well, I can help him.
Yeah, but do you want to?
She was going up there one way or the other.
So what if we start the scene and you're already up there?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So Wilfred's like trying to kick. He's trying to hold on to the wooden beams up here, and then what do you say to him?
Oh, hi, Wilfred. Hunter, are you cutting? Like, you're cutting out. I cannot hear you
Okay.
at all.
He it's because I was doing a bit of voice acting, and Crisp, I think, cut it off.
You need to turn off Christmas.
It's fine. No, because I got a fan on, so it'd be too loud. Aurora? He says, kind of panicked and surprised.
Hi.
Oh, help me up! Help me up!
Okay. And she'll reach over and grab his arms and like kind of pull him onto the rafter.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
You shot up here like a torpedo.
Yeah, I'm sure it was very entertaining. How did you get up here? Did Abria put you up here too?
Climbed it.
Spider monkey.
Wait, Abria put you up here?
It's she
She
brutally
throw
attacked
you?
me.
Oh, what did you do? Oh, wait a minute. No, I know what you did. She told us. You tried to stick her on the train.
That's a misunderstanding.
Was it? She said you collar shoot her.
There's a spell called Kalashu? I didn't know that.
Wilfred, I've seen you stick Morgan's shoes to the floor at least once a week.
They're like so small that they count as one shoe.
Well, yeah, it's called collar shoe, not collar shoes. Duh.
Thank you, Cyber. Spider monkey is the first thing that went through my mind too. Throw harder, Maya. I
Can
haven't
I
been
have
seeing
Esme
things.
be evil in this
Right.
scene as well, by the way? Would that be okay?
What are you adding?
So, Esme is going to walk up right behind Aurora, like she's the devil, and just say, Aurora, what if you cast Kolashu on him right now? What do you think would happen?
Are you in the rafters with us?
I think so. I think she would go up there. I think that might be where she hangs out, honestly. Because she is Batman. in many
So,
ways.
like, camera pans to the left. Esme's right there with you, hanging out.
With
You,
pink hair,
you,
for
and
some
you
reason.
and Aurora were just hanging out up there with pink hair. So, sorry, Ito, can you repeat what you said?
Yes. So Esme was like, "What would you think would happen if you cast Color Show on him right now?" Probably
I
like
don't
good
know.
stuff. I'd have to guess.
I mean, it only
Oh.
lasts so long, and you'd have to, like, you know, position yourself. His feet aren't currently touching anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
Hi,
a
Barbie.
long fall. Oh, Esme, your hair looks great. Did you get a dye?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Doesn't everyone's hair just randomly change color?
I have no idea how either of you ended up here, but
This is like my place. Honestly, you're actually invading my privacy by being here, Wilfred.
I can help you down if you want.
what Aurora's not.
No, Aurora's allowed up here.
I can help you down.
That would be preferable, please.
Okay. All right. So what you gotta do is you gotta go over on this beam like this, and she sits down and she's like puts her legs over the side, not like on each side, but just over one side. And you gotta sit like this. Okay.
He follows suit, mirroring you.
All right. What you gotta do is you gotta like sit up straight. And you gotta put your arms out, like out in front of you. Okay.
But I'm gonna lose balance.
Yeah,
just
that's the
don't
idea.
fall.
And she slaps his back, and then casts Arresto Momentum.
Ah!
All right,
Please
let's
tell
see
me
this
you
first.
failed
Arresto
Arresto Momentum.
Momentum. Oh no, she got natural 20 on Arresto Momentum.
Oh damn! You got nat. Wow. All right. What was your other spell, by the way?
That was Defodio for 19.
Okay, yeah. So with a nat 20, I would have given you with the nat 20 and the 19, I probably would have given you an E. Nat 20 puts it up by 2 to an O. Nat 1 puts it down. So yeah, you end up having an A overall.
Yeah.
It's a far cry from having a T at the beginning of class.
Mhm.
Okay. So what am I thinking here? Sorry. You slap his back, and you can hear him scream as he falls down. And Esme, you feel like you have done your job as the devil on Aurora's shoulder. She is able to catch him, and he drops down and drops straight in front of Professor Rojas. Hello, Wilfred. Hi, he says. Wait, where's your wand? He drops down onto the ground. Poof, poof. Tell me you casted that without a wand. Wilfred looks up and sees Aurora in the rafters, not wanting to get Aurora in trouble. He says, you know me. 5 points to Hufflepuff.
What a
And I will,
dirtbag.
in the background, I'll give Gryffindor 5 points as well.
Yeah.
He mouths, "Thank you," to Aurora.
What? Why is he? You need glue?
No. He like gets frustrated, shakes his head, and just like gives you a little thumbs up, and will look around for Abria, and when he doesn't see her, he'll start to head out. Because you can hear a second after that, there is. It's even louder up there in the rafters. Wilfred grabs his bag, heads out. Bria! He's yelling after her. Aurora?
Yes. What's up?
I'm just throwing kind of the scene back to you. You and Esme in the rafters. End of class has come.
Well, I guess time to get down from here. And she'll like, do you need help getting down?
Yes. And Esme will just jump off, assuming that Aurora
Or
has
some
her.
momentum? And she'll
Jump off with her.
mm-hmm. So you can
And you guys are able to get a nice Mary Poppins-esque descent down to the ground and touchdown. All right.
I don't think I
That
got to do my
is
spell rolls.
that's weird. I marked you as complete.
Yeah, but it was because Maple went, and
Oh,
then you unmark him when he wasn't ready.
yeah. So just a little background, Thomas, as to why I accidentally missed you. I have little check mark boxes above everyone's names on the grade sheet, and whenever I start with somebody, I click the box so I don't forget.
Oh, I
And
gotcha.
since we started with yours, I clicked the box thinking that we were going to complete it. Thomas, what are your rolls?
I rolled a 10 on Ricta Sempra
Mm.
and a 24 on Arresto Momentum.
All right, that's gonna be an E overall. Who are you practicing with?
Probably Darcy, at least for Arresto Momentum.
Darcy drops down quite courageously. She really had no givings about it. She was like, "You'll do great. 3, 2," and leaps.
Arresto Momentum!
And you're able to stop her midair. You can hear her let out a high-pitched scream of excitement, like someone on a roller coaster. Woo! I knew you could do it, Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes?
You're pretty light on a broom.
Well, so were you after last year's performance.
You know, I think I would have rathered your position.
Really?
Maybe I'll win it from you next year.
We'll see about that.
Smiles. She looks over some of her work and says, "Oh, this one's interesting. Look, Ricta Sempra, the tickling charm, incapacitating enemy." Do you want to give it a try? I don't know. I'm not very ticklish.
I would say we could try it on Wilfred, but I feel like he's gotten enough trouble for one class period.
Where is Wilfred? And then, like, this was like a few minutes prior, so he's like trying to kick. His feet are dangling above your heads right now.
I heard him screaming earlier, but I don't know where he went.
Yeah. She is going to try it out. Rick to something. That's a successful cast. Rolling to hit you. Oh, 18 on the die. Rick to something. She hits you. You feel this overwhelming, like guttural, forcible laughing that comes out of you.
Whoa. Oh my god.
It grows and the feeling kind of persists so much. Your diaphragm moves of its own accord, almost like kind of uppercutting you each time, and your knees go weak. You begin to fall over, and Darcy kind of grabs you. Whoa, okay, and releases the spell. You all right?
That was interesting.
Try it on me. Try it on me.
Okay,
He takes
okay.
a step back and kind of like becomes this open target, and takes a deep breath like she's gonna try not to laugh. Lay it on me.
Rick the Sempra.
There is a kind of pink dancing arc that shoots out of your wand and toward her, and it hits its mark. It hits her kind of straight in the chest, and there is almost like a spit take, like a she exhales all the air that's in her lungs suddenly. She is trying desperately to hold it all in as her face is turning red. You can see she is laughing internally and just trying not to make any noise, and there's little kind of squeaks that are coming out of her mouth until eventually it just explodes out into she falls backward, boom, boom, onto the ground.
I'll like wait till it ends and then go over to help her up. I thought you almost had that.
Oh, give me a few more seconds, maybe. Oh, my eyes are watering. That's not a half bad combat spell.
Yeah, that'll make it tough for other people.
I don't think I would have been able to cast a spell, let alone jump out of the way of anything. There. She puts up her hand so you can help her up.
Yeah, I pull her up. Like, yeah.
And Darcy puts an arm around you and kind of is like, because the bell goes boom, boom. You ready for herbology class?
I guess. We'll have to see what Professor Sprout has planned for us this year.
I hope it's nothing that will eat us.
Gosh, I hope not. Going from bouncing bulbs to man-eating plants, that'd be rough.
Transitioning. Wait, did I get your proper grade? I think I did. I gave you it.
You said an E.
Yeah, perfect. So we got Aurora with an A, Fee with an E, Esme with an E, Thomas with an E, and Abria with an A. Okay. This year, the student supply list had Snuggleworm Puff ear muffs in all bold font. As you take your leave into the herbology greenhouse 2, you begin to learn why the class is organized in front of small clay pots. You can see a few green leaves peeking up out of the soil. Everyone find your spots, please. They're all numbered, named. Good. Now, the plant in front of you will be your project for the year. You'll be growing them, pruning them, and repotting them until they have matured. Is anyone able to identify the plant that is in front of you?
And
Miss Sersha, do not carve into it. Sorry. Do not dig into the dirt, please. Leave it be. Yes, Miss. I guess I don't know if I'm calling upon you. You get an added D4. Anyone who wants to throw their hat in the ring, it's gonna be a herbology check.
I'm not 5. I can't beat anyone with a D4 even.
Do you want me to call upon you for a wrong answer?
Sure.
She looks around the room, can see a few different hands shoot up toward the sky. And she says, "Yes, Miss Irwood." Picking a
It looks
member of
like
her own house first.
Fee kind of pulls in the leaves and goes, "It's kind of a mint, isn't it a mint plant?" And she sniffs it. Why are we learning about a mint plant?
They do have a similar rounded leaf hue, but no, not quite. Good guess. Good guess. And you can hear Janice like you can hear her roll her eyes. She rolls her eyes, holds her hand a little bit taller, and I think Professor Sprout saw her roll her eyes, so she doesn't pick Janice. How about she points toward Janice and then moves her hand? Miss Sapphire.
It's a mandrake. It's the plant that most resembles my enemies.
Very good. Very. Wait, what was that?
They're really loud.
She just hates everyone.
Not everyone, just most people.
Indeed, it is a mandrake. There's 5 points to Ravenclaw. And for some reason, even though Ravenclaw got the points, Janice looks down at you like, the fuck? Why'd she pick you? Where are we? The mandrake plant is a particularly needy plant. They will need watering daily, so you will need to spend a few minutes every day here to make sure they mature properly. Now, absolutely no wands are allowed out in class. If I see one, you'll be heading to the headmistress's office. We don't need a wayward spell cracking a pot and killing us all. Killing us? Billy exclaims. Well, not at this age, mind you. But mandrakes are sentient plants. When disturbed from the soil, they let out a particularly powerful wail. And while these are just babies, fully matured mandragora have enough concussive force to kill a troll, or even crack stone. Which is why we will all be wearing our protective equipment as we repot them today. Sprout gestures for everyone to put on their earmuffs. And everyone does so. And proceeds to grasp just below the leaves of this plant. She says, get a firm grip and tug upward. The moment she does so, there is a high-pitched wailing noise. And I do have art. If you'll give me 5 seconds here. Mandrakes. Gotta love mandrakes.
They kind of look
There
like
it
Groot
is. I am Groot.
from
They come
Fortnite.
in many different shapes and sizes.
Stop.
That's where I know him from. I don't watch Marvel movies, so the only place I have encountered Groot is in Fortnite.
You actually play Fortnite?
I love Fortnite, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we are.
It's the only game you can play as Sasuke and do the Wu-Tang hand symbol, so...
We can see Maya's GIF in the background. So they come in many different shapes, sizes, but they kind of look like little babies. And yeah, what comes up out of the soil is the ugliest looking root baby you've ever seen. She takes it out, the little mouth is screaming. You can feel the windows like rattling. And little arms are flailing left and right. She puts it into a larger pot than it originally was in, with be sure to have a bit of soil at the very bottom, she's calling out, and it's very, very difficult to hear her. And she places it in and then starts grabbing soil and packing it in on top, and the screaming begins to mute. Now you try. Everyone make a herbology check.
Oh yeah, I can do this.
I got a natural 20 for a 25.
Very nice, Esme.
I have a 19 total.
Okay. Thomas, Abria, Aurora.
I
Yep.
got a 6.
Oh, great. Make a con save, please.
Oh,
Can I give him
wonderful.
encouraging words just to try? I'd like to help someone.
Yes, he has to get a 4.
He has a chance.
We'll see. A 4.
Hey,
For a total of
that's
10.
a success. Yep, the 10 is the DC to not make a con save. Abria,
Wonderful.
That's a 9.
make a con save. Aurora,
5.
make a con save.
$11.
19.
Am I hearing one of those like things that you put upside down and then it makes the weird noise?
A groaning tube.
The groan tube.
Yeah,
Sounds like
Maya, am I hearing
Maya,
that?
are the mariachi like going nuts outside your home again?
No. So remember how I had that pipe burst?
Oh, are they
Oh,
fixing it?
Plumbers.
No, apparently water that had like fallen and stuff got trapped in the wall downstairs.
Ugh.
And the
Oh, no.
entire wall collapsed.
Yeah, they're actually making it
Oh.
worse.
Yeah.
They've decided the wall needs more water in it.
So
Oh
they're
my god! When did that
trapped.
happen?
About an hour ago.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
Maya.
I have to say,
Yeah.
that shouting earlier was actually clearly justified.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was sitting there, oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
It's a
Maya's
really
like,
weird time to
"Can you
have a bunch of
keep it
people over.
down?"
I'm just like, damn, can y'all like freak out later? Damn. But yeah, that's what's happening. That's that buzzing noise.
Also, I know how I helped Thomas. I kind of just, I summon a set of earmuffs with to the start and put them on him.
Yeah, Thomas almost doesn't have his earmuffs on properly. Abria's earmuffs are off just slightly, and Aurora's she forgot to put on.
Yeah.
On saves.
I was like,
Abria,
wow, I
Aurora.
forgot something.
You forgot something.
What? No, I
What
was
are
just
the
making a comment about the. Oh,
Okay.
Maya got a 19. I got an 11.
Gotcha. So yeah. Mhm. Everybody goes to do so, and everybody's mandrake is in itself unique. I think I would love to go around the table before I get to Aurora and decide on what everyone's mandrakes kind of look like as a tiny baby. Fee, what does your mandrake look like?
Because I'm curious about this, I know that she's not here, but can I, like, as Fee is like pulling it out of the soil, can she like move Charlotte's earmuff off her ear?
Why? Why move the earmuff? I guess like it wouldn't affect her, right?
She's
Can't hear
deaf,
anything.
so she's curious.
Yep, she seems to be working just fine throughout it. What does your
So,
mandrake
yeah,
look like?
looks like a big onion with just little root arms and legs and a sad face.
Cute. Esme, what does yours look like? You have an O. You have a very nice one.
Hmm.
Well, that's 5 points to Ravenclaw again.
How about I have a mandrake that for no reason it has swag. Not going further, not explaining any deeper than that. It has immaculate vibes. It just looks like it's cool. It has sunglasses on.
It looks like it would be. It looks like it probably would probably call you a loser.
Exactly.
It's it has like a root cluster that has branched off and has bent in front of its face that make it look like it has those shutter shades.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm. As built-in shutter shades. And when yours comes out, you are so gentle with it and are able to pull it out just fine that it just has a little smile and you can see its head bobbing. It does not scream.
Esme's gonna like pet it really weirdly, like way too familiarly. It's like, yes, excellent.
I like to think that yours is like LMFAO. Remember that band? It's one of those
Unfortunately,
guys.
you ever think it's weird that it's like an uncle and a nephew?
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, they broke up however long ago, right?
Well, I hope so. Honestly, I hope they're dead if they're listening.
What's its name, Ita?
Its name might be Chad.
Giga Chad. First name Giggle, last name Chad.
No, actually, its name is Hunter, after my favorite person in the world.
Thomas, what does yours look like?
It's very like long and thin, almost like a carrot, like dark brownish orange. It has a really like small face, but just the mouth is like enormous. So all you can see from like the top third is just the mouth of the mandrake. It's
Like a
fairly
beaker?
easy.
Like
Yeah.
Beaker from
Yeah,
like the
exactly
mouth
like
just open.
Beaker. Yeah, it's very easy for him to pull out, but it's very difficult for him to like cover it up with dirt because he needs so much. Because it's kind of a smaller mandrake, which is why he almost like needed to make the con save.
You have to be like, Professor, do you have a taller pot?
I need more dirt, Professor.
Not wider, just taller. Like a vase or something. Okay. And then Abrio, what does yours look like?
Bria's looks like an old person in a horror film. It is not the correct color. It is like papery white. Looks real gross.
Super pale.
I have a picture. Hold on, that I
The
found
leaves have like
online.
spots on them.
There you go.
Do you have a picture?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It looks like the worst thing. It's
Oh!
That's
it's
really
disturbing.
something.
Cyber,
Yeah.
I have to put this up on screen so you can see it.
It looks not
Withered.
normal.
Oh man! Kill me!
Kill me.
That's
It
exactly
looks like it looks like a mutated mandrake. Like it's. I imagine it's that color as well, not brown like a root.
Don't remind me of the mutated mandrake. Once Mike crossbred a mandrake, or he did something to it, and he made a
Oh, his shit
mandrake that
mandrake.
doesn't scream, but it shits instead, just like a
It's
big cloud.
a fart mandrake, yeah,
What
Fart
and
mandrake.
it hasn't
World?
been pulled out yet. So
It was a good design. Okay, and so like it's like screaming at you, Abria, "Ugh." And you like notice that your earmuffs are not on right, and you like quickly with your left hand try to fix them because you can feel this like uncomfortable woozy dizziness coming over you, and you're able to survive.
Fuck yeah.
You throw that guy into the next pot, like shut the fuck up. Meanwhile, Aurora, what does yours look like?
my baby, you mean my sweet baby?
Yeah. Your sweet baby boy.
My cherub. So she lifts it out of the pot, and it looks like a flat, like a deflated dodgeball, like sad and like flat and weirdly round. Face is like so small on its large kind of popped beach ball of a body. Hardly any
It's
root.
concave.
Mm-hmm. It's got an indent on both sides for some reason.
And as you pull this thing out, how do you react? It doesn't scream right away. It looks too weak to scream.
Aww, kitchy, 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 kitchy. He's so cute. Professor Sprout, look, he's so cute.
Aurora, put on your earmuffs!
What?
You hear, put on your earmuffs! Yeah! Starts screaming out just terrible, terrible noise in front of you. And the reverberation of this mandrake means that its like screech somehow is amplified just by the shape of it. And it begins to hit you, and you feel this overwhelming sense of nausea, and the entire world starts to flip over edge. You drop down, and Aurora hits the ground unconscious. Aurora, Gemma sees you there. She quickly grabs the earmuffs on the side and places them on you, and she pulls out her wand and points it at the mandrake. And Professor Sprout runs in front. No, Gemma. And she will handle the mandrake. Many people are kind of stopped and turn toward you as you're now unconscious. Professor Sprout turns to Gemma and says, "Hospital wing, now!" She turns around and looks toward Sadie. "Miss Milne, would you please go tell Cassandra what's happened?" "Yes, Professor." And Gemma is like, "I'm not going to carry her the entire way. I don't have the muscles for that."
I have a Wiggenweld potion if that would help.
Magically induced unconsciousness only, unless it's exceptional.
I have a superior Wiggenweld.
I mean, same, but it's still.
Yeah, exceptional or superior. Those
Save it.
Those can
You're
help.
gonna need it.
Yeah,
Professor
because
Sprout, I
Save
can
it
take
for
her.
actual like combat situations.
That's fair. Professor Sprout, I can take her if Gemma doesn't want to.
You grab her legs.
Okay, Thomas will like reach down to at least pick half of Aurora's body up, I guess.
And Gemma like puts her hands under Aurora's arms, and you guys carry her to the hospital wing.
Can I would just say I have a slightly better idea. Is there like some wood to put her on so I could just locomotive her?
Better idea for the. Yeah, you can definitely go help. Wood. Yeah, probably you can find something out here amongst all the stuff. And Aurora is helped by 3 people out to the hospital wing.
Do I still have to attempt? Still have.
Sure.
Yeah. Shouldn't go to. Yeah, 22 locks itself in.
All right. That's herbology. A few nearing the end of day, when most people are free, Aurora, you slowly start to come to waking up. Sitting next to you and reading a small book, you see a red-haired girl with braids. Aurora? Are you awake?
Am I in heaven?
Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Madame Pomfrey? Madame? She's out for a minute. You gave us all a big scare.
So that's a no on being in heaven.
I don't even know what you're talking about. But half the time I don't. Are you feeling okay?
The light in the window was glowing behind you, and it made you look like you had a halo. But it didn't make sense that we were in heaven, because heaven looks a lot like the hospital wing, and I don't think that's what heaven's supposed to look like.
You might have a concussion. Madame Pomfrey! She gets up.
Oh, Gemma. Are you okay? Did you get hurt?
No, I'm fine. She kind of stops at the edge of your bed, looking back. It took 3 people to bring you up here.
You brought me up here?
Yeah, me Thompson Fee. I nearly killed your mandrake.
It's okay. I was a bad mother.
Your mom came by to see you. She was really worried. She combed your hair. She told me to tell you that if you did survive this, that you were grounded for the next week. So
Yeah. That and the switchblade debacle really kind of put me over.
what? Oh,
What?
Shimon! You can hear from down the hall. Is she up? Yes, madame. Where were you? Working on potions. Hello there, Miss Crane. Madame Pomfrey comes around the bend.
Hi, Madame Pomfrey.
All
The
right.
plant screamed at me today.
Yes, not the first, certainly not the last. Lumos! Follow the light. Right? She does like her own like little thing for you and determines you seem quite fine. I might just recommend that you take it easy for the rest of the day. Maybe an early nap time.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Drayton hasn't left your side since, she says. I was just doing my duty as a fellow classmate. Yes. Very
Gemma's
kind.
a really good friend.
Yeah. And Pomfrey says, like, assigns a little thing. Discharged, she says with a bit of enthusiasm and nods. If you have any headaches, come back. I'll give you something.
Understood.
And Gemma helps you up out of bed and make sure that you're not too like wobbly, and we'll walk you back. Gryffindor Tower's around here somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm. It's up that way.
She walks you back. The next morning, and when I say the morning, it is the morning, you guys have History of Magic class.
Woo! Favorite class.
Professor Binns is up at the front, and Abria, you find a seat. After a minute, somebody comes and sits down next to you. Wilfred.
Gideon.
Shacklebolt. I think we should
Purgatory?
come to an understanding if we're both going to be occupying the same space for a little while.
Yeah.
Firstly, set some ground rules. Nothing that will lead to serious bodily harm. Can we agree on that?
Okay. I think I can agree to this. Nothing that can get back to our dads.
Oh, I can agree to that if you can agree to that.
Deal.
All right. You you had a good first few days?
Made some friends. Everyone in my house is pretty nice. Get to hang out with the Peels again.
Sorry about the trade.
Yeah, it's fine.
Call it even.
For now.
He smiles. Other people come and sit down. Esme, I believe your hair would have gone back by now. Aw, no pink, Wilfred says.
Oh, was my hair different?
Back to black. Delilah says that's a good song in the background.
Esme is just going to stare daggers at Wilfred and say, it's back to being perfectly normal, even though it's been perfectly normal this whole time.
Thomas, you sit down, and the bell hasn't rung yet. Professor Binns hasn't yet graced this class with his presence. I don't know if Maple is here.
They died.
Obviously.
Sorry, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I was just saying that you enter the classroom when before the bell rings, so Professor Binns hasn't yet graced the class with his presence.
I think Thomas is going to try to find a seat near the window, if he can, wherever there's an empty spot.
Yeah, you can see the windows have like two sides to them. So there's the bottom part that has like a nice light. You look out into the herbology area where you just were yesterday. And above it, there is stained glass windows that showcase different, like, great fights or parts of history. He always comes in through the wall on the right-hand side, always the same place every time. I start to wonder where he's coming from.
Yeah, if there's an empty spot near the window, he'll sit there, or like kind of like, if he can, the like side opposite the wall that Professor Binns usually comes out of.
Nate comes to sit down next to you. Hey, Tom, you sleep well last night?
More or less. How about you?
Not too bad. I was noticing you spending more time with Darcy.
Sometimes. I visited her place over the summer.
Really? What kind of... Does she live in like a big mansion?
She lives on a farm. It's kind of nice. It's nice to be out of the wizarding world for a few days.
Well, I'd be careful about the rumors.
Rumors?
Rumors are that you guys are little more than friends.
Oh, don't be silly, Nate. Come on, we're still second years.
I know. Kids are stupid.
Listen, my brother told me that rumors are nothing to be worried about. And if people don't have things that they can say to your face, then they might as well not matter. The words, not the people.
Your brother sounds pretty cool. I think I'll get to
He
meet
is.
him.
I hope so. I tried to get him to come to Hogwarts, but he doesn't seem to want to come back.
Well, would you if you spent 10 years here or something like that?
Probably not. You know he fought. Did you know he fought in the sorry,
Battle of
out of
Hogwarts?
character. That's what it's called. Yeah, thank you. You know he fought in the Battle of Hogwarts, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's old
Came
enough.
back for that.
I was thinking about it, and I'm pretty sure Professor Dilber was old enough for that.
Oh, he's pretty good at magic. I wonder if he was there, or if he even
Come
went
to
to
think of it,
Hogwarts.
I don't even know what house he would have been in.
You think he would have been Ravenclaw?
He stuck up like one, that's for certain. And you can hear. Here we go. Professor Binns pushes through the back wall. Hello, everybody. Let us begin from where we left off. In the cold months around September of 1289, the first International Warlock Convention took place on the beaches of Regulum, Sicily, to discuss the political climate of the Muggles. The obliviation of King Edward I came as an act of political sabotage to the Sardinian sorcerers in attendance who wore red robes in defiance of the writ of acceptable attire of 1123. In 1243, we see. And he continues on like that for an hour. Everybody make me a con save.
At this point, can I try doing that approximate trick?
You can make a investigation check to see if you think of it. Think it up. So you don't want metagaming.
No.
Not quite. Not quite yet. Next time you want to roll it, it'll be at advantage. Okay. Damn, another nat 20 over here.
Ito, I think you might have rolled History of Magic instead of a con save.
Yeah, it's because I have
keen
keen mind.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Keen minders are allowed. Okay, let's just go down the way. Aurora, what did you get?
I got an 18.
Not bad at all. You learn all about the first International Warlock Convention and how Sardinian sorcerers wore red in defiance of the writ of acceptable attire.
Just like Comic-Con.
Total of a 19.
Okay, Esme.
21.
That's a solid O. Heck yeah. Esme has the most O's so far.
This is unsurprising.
This is not surprising.
I'm best at everything, so of course.
Just wait for
Thomas?
this card to get the die of it.
That'll be a big old 4 from me.
Oof. Yeah. Like Nate starts to nod off. You do too. Oh. And your head comes just like leaning right onto Nate's shoulder.
Yeah, I would imagine Thomas was probably out in the first couple of sentences.
Abria.
Nat 20 for a 23.
Right. And Abria, you have no idea why everyone around you is starting to fall asleep. It's fairly simple stuff.
Yeah. I think she's
Yeah.
also just like, this is a ghost. Cool.
I'm giving 5 points to Gryffindor, who's now in the lead. Okay. Mhm. And then, all right, that's History of Magic class. Eventually, Thomas, when the bell rings again, it wakes you up, and you can see people are starting to gather their things and leave. Oh, shoot, did we? Nate says to you.
Crud. Oh, that's how it goes.
It just means we'll have to spend more time in the library. Come on, we got potions.
Yeah. I'll like begrudgingly grab my stuff and follow after Nate.
Our last class of the day here is going to be potions class. Everybody will be able to pick a potion to make from the first or second year potions list in the reference category. So last year we had a bunch ready. This year, let's see what we got. So last year we had Antidote Poisons, Blemish Blitzer, Confusing Concoction, Forgetfulness Potion, Herbicide Potion. This year we have additionally Doxycide, Dreamless Sleep Potion, Elixir to Induce Euphoria, Sleeping Draught, and Swelling Solution. You can try making any of those.
Quick question, Alex.
Yes.
Out of Dreamless Sleep Potion and Sleeping Draught, which one knocks you out better?
That's actually a really great question. So I find that Sleeping Draught is best used offensively, and Elixir to Dreamless Sleep is best used like utility wise. So I can give you the exact descriptions of both.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I understand the difference now. So I'm definitely making a sleeping drought for no reason at all.
Okay, go ahead and make that potion making check. Yeah, sleeping
I got a
draught is a
20.
better sleep. Huh?
I got a 20.
Nice. So that's going to be an exceptional sleeping draught. And for potions, you get
Yes.
another O. That's your third O. Damn, Esme.
We're so back.
When you drink this potion, you fall unconscious into a deep sleep. You can't be awoken by any means for 8 hours, aside from administering an antidote. After that, the sleep is natural. So you would sleep only as long as you normally would, or until woken by taking damage or someone shaking or slapping you awake. Okay. It's me? Fee, did you have yours?
No, I just rolled another now. I'm just
Oh
laughing
my
at that.
gosh.
I was helping.
Marcella's being kind to me.
I'll take a Doxicide.
Okay. So Fee, go ahead and roll for Doxicide.
Natural 20. Right.
Fuck yeah, man. Okay.
Did I
Tim,
not say it?
you know what I'm gonna give
I
you?
remember you. I just remembered you before I got one.
I'm actually going to give you something a little bit because it's a superior doxycide, which I would liken to like a garroting gas. Yeah, definitely, but it actually deals some damage. So delivered as a mist via a spray bottle, this what is supposed to be a mild poison and is a very, very potent poison, is a household staple to deal with pests. A creature that inhales this poison must succeed on a DC 16 Constitution saving throw, or take is it what is it? Come on.
What save
Trying to
is it?
find the con save. Or take quite a bit more. I'm just looking for a different potion because I'm going to mimic it off of that potion. M. I need M. Or take 6d6 poison damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. Not only that, but if the victim of this poison is a medium creature or smaller, it is, if they fail the save, they are paralyzed for 1 hour. And the mist spray, it attacks a 5-foot cube in front of you, so you can attack directly in front of you with it.
5 foot in front.
Hell yeah! You got 2 superior potions.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Fee. Fee's done.
Apparently, Fee is actually good at potions.
Yeah.
She's been studying.
Fee does not study.
I got an 11 for Euphoria.
11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is a regular elixir to induce euphoria. When you drink this potion, your emotions are overpowered by a sudden, inexplicable happiness. With the side effects of spontaneous singing, you gain a resistance to psychic damage for 1 hour, and for the duration, you have disadvantage on stealth, intimidation, and deception checks.
Oh, it does go.
But
Bria gets an A. Just waiting on Thomas and Aurora.
I hope Slughorn doesn't try to taste this one.
I can go. I did Euphoria potion for 24.
Okay. So that is an exceptional elixir to induce euphoria. The difference is it is immunity to psychic damage for 1 hour. And for the duration, you automatically fail stealth, intimidation, and have disadvantage on deception checks.
Cool.
And Thomas, you're last.
I got a 9 on a swelling potion. Swelling
Okay.
solution,
Help you.
excuse me.
Mhm.
I will give you a D4 because that is my purpose.
Take it. Take it. What
It's
is my
4,
purpose?
13.
You give
I also give
D4s.
you guidance, so another D4.
Okay.
Yeah, take double D4.
Oh, that's not okay.
That's a D54.
Typo.
I'm not that good.
Another 4, so that's 17.
Nice.
9.
Swelling solution. So 17 swelling solution. That's a very good. That means instead of having a P, you're going to have an E. It's a big difference. When you drink this potion, you gain the effects of the Engorgio spell for 1d4 hours. No concentration required. This, which is funny because I don't think Engorgio has concentration anyway. This potion can also be poured over an object for a similar effect. So you will double in size. You'll become a large-sized creature.
Neat.
Very neat. All right. And with that, we find our last end of day. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode, everybody.
Wee-hoo.
Thank you, everybody, for playing. And thanks, Cyber, for hanging out and watching with us. And Dylan was here earlier. I don't know if you're still here or not. But we're always happy to have you. And we will see next stream, hopefully, where this goes. And thank you very much for Maya for joining us.
Yay! Yay!
Here for
All
the people.
right. Peace out, guys.